Oh my gosh. Aren't we having such a normal day today? Isn't it gonna be normal? Oh boy, I sure love being normal. I'm gonna go get my normal chicken bites from the normal fryer. I'm glad the chat is normal today, guys. I'm so proud of us. I'm actually so proud of us today. Everyone seems to understand. We're normal. A bit hot, don't you think? Man, aren't video games great? Guys, love playing video games. Oh man, I feel so normal right now. Oh, I came back as soon as the jungle japes faded out. Oh, Yoshi's store. Yeah. Today went normal. Guys, Super Smash Bros. Melee was my childhood. Mario Galaxy is a good video game. Do you know what I like in that game? Dusty Garden Galaxy. What normal videos have we got? We got loads of normal videos today. Mario's so normal. I love Mario. He is so normal. Very normal. You know what the most normal chat message I got today was? Musty, who Fry is Fry your favorite Fry member Fry of Fry deep fry cut Fry? Down with big man. It's gotta be big. Do you know what? In honor of my guy, I think he gets the honor. Because obviously we don't have our dancing Diddy Kong in the middle of the screen anymore. He went on vacation. So now our stream mascot. There he is. There we are. Now we're feeling extra normal today, aren't we? We're feeling extra normal. How are we doing, chat? Are we doing good? I've been hard at work. Cooking up various things with various spices. I'm not excited for tomorrow, though. Tomorrow is going to be 33 degrees centigrade. You could translate that to American. Actually, no, you know what? You know what? I'll translate that to American. About 91 Fahrenheit. But remember, this is London, so you kind of got like up by 5. Like by default, any temperature you see, you got up by like about 5. It's going to be like 100. Hey, Wickham.
Playing some Mario Party 8 and Sploon 1.
Sploon 1, okay, sick. I'm good, almost done my news for this. Sick. Is it going to be some more slop I can steal, or is it like slop I can watch while playing Call of Duty? I'm still addicted to Black Ops 1. I was about to record vocals, but then you started streaming. Okay. Go. Go on. I'll end it. You think I'm joking? I'm sitting. Bye. You guys fell for the oldest trick in the book. You've been had by one of my greatest pranks. Bazinga. I just remembered that word today, chat. I remembered when Bazinga was a thing. Do you guys remember when Bazinga was a thing? Fuck, man. We used to like. This site used to suck, man. Don't tell me you guys don't remember Bazinga. Don't tell me you don't know what Bazinga. There's no way. Oh, we've lost the ancient texts. No one knows what Bazinga is anymore. Do not stand shoulder give. Okay, at least Charlie knows what Bazinga is. At least we got one Bazinga. The hell is Bazinga? Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys need to educate yourselves. This is disgusting. This is not very normal. This is not very normal of my live chat. Unreal. That's what's wrong with the youngins nowadays. Everyone knows Skibbity, but no one knows Bazinga. It's not old Sheldon, it's young Sheldon. We've really like... It's over, isn't it? Ooh. What's up, Doc Breep? Oh, yeah, things not coming up. I think your audio's doubled, is it? I don't know how to fix it, I'll be honest with you. I'll look into it some other time. I think we'll keep it for now. It's OBS. OBS is being weird. Have you played the daily game Bazingle? What the hell is Bazingle? Okay, Bazingle isn't a real thing. I get Urban Dictionary, which I'm not going to click, just in case. I know plenty about Urban Dictionary, alright? We should do Horsel? What the hell is Horsel? Horsel, the horse-based word game? Thank you, GD Player, for sending 67 jewels. I appreciate that, thank you. Like Wordle, but the word is always horse. Can I not? Do I have to use the keyboard here? Yeah, okay. Forget this. Hop on Jeff Goldblumel. I don't really know who that is. Like, I know the name. I don't know who he is though. What's Jeff Goldblumel? Is that a thing? No, I just get a link to his IMDb page. But that picture does look very nice. Bit horsing around. Oh, come on. Let me horse around for a little. Can I horse around for a little bit more? A little bit more horse. A little more horsing. Hop on Scrandle. Ooh, Scrandle's good. Scrandle's good. Let's do a bit of Scrandle. Appreciate the 6-7 from earlier and a gold coin. Thank you so much, guys. Very kind. Scrandle. Alright, let's go. So basically the idea is what sports snack meal offering is the most appetizing and which one do more people click on. That's kind of what the deal is here. And then a Scrandle 2 because the first one was that good. So with the festival deal, or the festive deal, chips, stuffing, pigs in blankets, and gravy. That does look decent, I'll be honest. Pork, chips, stuffing, and gravy in a hollowed cob for £8. Ooh. We've got, like, titans. We've got 2 titans here today. I would eat any of them, bro. These look delish. Price pays a factor as well. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Mill? How you been, man? I'm thinking people are going to go more value for money. This is at Derby County in 2024. This is Birmingham at 2022. I think left is what people go for. Thanks for voting. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was the vote. That was the voting one. Okay, so now I think now we're playing proper. Sausage roll with gravy, £3 at Birmingham. Steak and cheese fried pie sandwich, £7.55. The Apollo Project Stadium. I don't know the ketchup on top kind of kills this one for me. I'll be honest. The ketchup on top kills it. At £3 with gravy as well. 100%. Had to be the left one. All right, so we got Stoke City FC, katsu chicken with chips. Okay, a cheeseburger with air fried fries. Bro, this is £6 and that's $7.75. Bro, come on, man. The burger doesn't even look all that neither. This looks like it'd be a bit dry, but like it's not even close. I'll be honest. This looks a bit dry, but like this isn't not that appetizing, you know? Yeah, not even close neither. What have we got? Pulled pork baguette, no price data. Salty Powers sandwich. It's Australian. This is from England. I'm not gonna lie, this does look nice. I'll be honest. Is this from a bath? Yeah, someone took this picture of the toilet. What the fuck? I do love a bit of pulled pork. A lot of people are saying left. I'm gonna go right. Yeah! See, the sound about it look nicer. Loaded fries, quite good according to the submitter. £5.25 at the Pittsburgh National Aviary in 2026. Or pie chips, mushy peas and gravy for £4.50 at Farsley Celtic FC 2022. Yeah, it's got to be loaded. It's not even close. It's not even... I want to be honest. As a nation, I'll be honest, I don't understand our obsession with mushy peas. I'm going to be so honest with you. If that is enough to take away my English license, take it from me. I do not understand mushy peas. I'll be so honest with you. I know it's more of like a northern thing. Like, a lot of places in London don't do it. Thankfully. But also, a lot of places in London don't do gravy on, like, everything, you know? So, like, you take the trade-off when you go up north, you know? Gravy is, like, a fish and chip staple, but so is mushy peas. And you're like, you gotta take the good with the bad. Easiest vote of your life. Sausage in Lompe? Wait, for $3.50 in Norway? What the fuck are the Norwegians eating, bro? And then we got pies, chips, and gravy for $4.50. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is looking like... I know a lot of you guys are like, okay, I just wanna fucking talk to the dumb Americans in my chat, okay? Oh, everything looks ugly. This is food at a sports venue. It's not supposed to be a looker. It's what goes well when you're watching a sport. You know? The standards are lower, the ELO is lower. You know what I mean? Like, what you guys are doing is, like, you're going to Little League and complaining it's not a gourmet chef. Do you know what I mean? That's what you guys are doing right now. You guys are showing your bouginess. Disgusting. Disgusting from the lot of you, honestly. Check your privilege. But I'm going with the pies, chips, and gravy, personally. Easy. Norwegians ain't got it cut out, I'll be honest. Los Angeles Dodgers. Barbecue chicken pizza. 13 quid, like $12.55? It looks lovely, but $12.55? God, okay. I know chicharrones, fried pork for $4.80 at Mexico. I know, okay, this is one where I have to go what the people want. Bro, okay, here's the thing I don't understand about you Americans, all right? I am not spending more than 10 fucking quid on, like, scran at the sport, right? What am I doing here? Like, yeah, these are small meals meant to be eaten with your attention able to get have the game in the set. Thank you. See, Nick gets it. Nick gets it. Me and Nick, we've had our disagreement. Nick gets it. I am not eating a pizza while watching a game. I know this is baseball, so, like, nothing happens, right? Who's eating a pizza, though? I'm thinking, are the people playing Scrandal, like, woke? That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, I'd pick this. And the price is like $12.50 as well? Like $15. I'll put your barbecue chicken as a share meal? Could be, but like... I'm not paying $12.50 for a pizza at the baseball. Pizza's like you order that in, do you know what I mean? I'd eat 5 pizzas, you fucking big bag. So do I go with what looks the more appetizing, or do I go, am I a man of the people? Do you know what? I'd rather die standing than live kneeling. Fuck. I should have died. I should have lived kneeling. Chili dog with coleslaw with an Aperol spritz. 16 foot. Of course it's USA, bro. World Cup 2026 watch pie, Austin. It's a watch pie. It's a fucking watch pie. Are we serious right now? 16.45, yeah? Hey, your country's fucked, man. I don't know. That's true. I'm bringing in my own food for that much money. It does look nice, though. I'll give it that. It does look really nice. And the drip... It looks... That's the issue. You guys charge up the arse, but it looks really nice, though. But then we've got mincemeat pie with chips, gravy, and mushy... I hate both these countries, bro. Send America. Can we, like, I know I said, like, let's open the sinkhole in America so it can flush down. We could just kick this country into the fucking into France, make them both collide. Maybe I'll fix both of them, huh? Yeah, I have to go to the left. I take the hot dog, obviously. Like I'm not having much of these. So what's we're in Cyprus today with some Coopers, deep fried mincemeat and onions. Yeah, that seems interesting. And then we're at Punjab United FC in England. Homemade chicken curry with chips. This is actually a rare instance where both look really interesting, I'll be honest. But then this one's free chat. £6. That's not bad. £6 for it's not bad. It's not bad. But the left is free though. But then like you take the risk of like, is it actually gonna taste good though? Is it free? Oh, it says free. It say no price listed if it was no price listed, you know? It's actually tough. You have to ask why is it free. You see what I mean? There's a lot of questions to be asked here. Do you know what? I'm going with the chicken curry. Let's go! A lot of people had the same logic. Garlic fries and a cheese pizza. Of course it's fucking American. You Yanks, man. Oh, we're double Americans today. USA versus Honduras in 2022. Garlic fries and cheese pizza. T-Mobile Arena. Las Vegas, I presume. 2026. Sin City lobster poutine. Seasoned waffle fries. Garlic poached lobster. Cheese curds. Lobster curry. £32.80! Oh my god! £32.80! This country's gone, bro. This country is gone. I swear to God, you guys are paying way too much for your sports slop. You guys are paying way too much. The American greed sickens me. It looks good. That's the thing. That's how they get you. It looks good. It is lobster. Why are you serving lobster at the fucking hockey? Why are you? Here's me, silly me, thinking that sports are meant to be enjoyed by the working class, huh? Silly me. It's all bougie, isn't it? I can't deal with this, man. It does look nice. I'll give it that. Okay. All right, one more, last one. Chatterton FC. That's what I support. We got a breakfast box for £8. Again, a bit much for footy scran, I'll be honest. But then again, this is fish and chips with mushy peas, so it kind of loses automatically, I'll be honest. It kind of loses. I'll go with this one. So I got a 9 out of 10, a master scranner. So I did better than the community average, I'll take it. I did better than the community average. We'll take that, gamers. I'm a bit of a scranner. I'm a bit of a scranner, I say. I do love Scrandal's a fun time. Scrandal's a fun time. I like it. I only got one wrong because I'm a man of the people. That's what it was. Right, gamers, that was fun. Let me take a sip. I said take a sip, but I had the whole thing. Thank you for teaching me this. Listen, I get really passionate about footy scran. I don't go to the footy as often as I should. I love me some good footy scran. Big fan. Right, gamers, should we watch some stuff today? I know they don't hate mushy peas. Everyone fucking hates mushy peas, bro. I don't get it, man. Country's finished. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. As a Southern Englander, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. Right, let's watch, gamers. Let's have a normal time, guys. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a normal time today, guys. It's gonna be nice and chill, nice and normal. We're gonna have a great time. Nothing's wrong. Nothing ever happens on the Sir Musty stream. Happy fun, la la la. Shit, it's Nintendo. It's gonna be Nintendo, isn't it? The shoe, bro! It's back again! It's back again, gamers! It's the shoe guy! It's the shoe guy, gamers! The shoe guy is back! And apparently worse than ever. We've already watched one of his videos, and it sucked. But I've heard this one sucks too. Now, if it turns out to be good, I'll give him his props. So why do people hate Nintendo by original paradigms? Now, if you're asking me, I like Nintendo. I'm not married to Nintendo. So if Nintendo have been up to some bullshit, I'd want to hear about that. You'd want to hear about that, right? I'd want to hear about. You'd want to hear about it. I'd want to hear about. I'd want to hear about it. So, what have you got for me, big man? What have you got for me? Have you got some stuff? Some stuff? Is that Scott the Was in the middle? So what? You see a white guy with glasses and you immediately get racist? Yeah, I'm disappointed in this community. Jesus Christ. Is that all it is here? Like, is it black guy wearing Hawaiian shirt is also musty, yeah? Unreal. Referee. I'll give him a yellow card. One more time, Saul on this a red, okay? He apologized. VAR check complete. All right, let's go, gamers. Let's have a look.
What are you doing?
Oh, even worse, I wish it was Scott. It's fucking Plain Rock, isn't it? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah.
I'm so glad I get to be the first person to do this.
Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I'm not seeing Plain Rock smash some shit. I'm okay, thank you. Hey, Demeets, sort out your boy. Demeets, that's your boy. Sort him out. You shared a hotel with him at 2 minutes again. Sort your boy out. Don't just stop breaking stuff. It's not very nice.
Nintendo is quite possibly the most anti-consumer company of all time.
Of all time? I don't know. At the moment, if you're asking me, well, with what Sony's been up to lately, I don't know about that, broski. I'll be honest with you. I think Sony's taking the cake.
Gamers generally agree, but recently there's been some things happening that go deeper than just a company being greedy. We all know about the usual stuff.
Also, Mr. Original Paradigms, I can't help but notice something. The shoe collection's gone. Hang on. I can't help but know what happened to the shoes? I'm a bit confused here. Now I am having a quick scan. In all fairness, this is something he has like changed locations for. Hang on. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my god. This would be kind of funny. Gamers, hold. This was the last video you watched, right? Influencer fatigue is real. Let's have a look. Oh my god, he changed this setup one video later. Oh my god, gamers. He changed it one video later. Why'd you change the setup? One video later? What? What? Because we made fun of your shoes? What? That's not. No. We like your shoes. You know, you had a personality, you know? What? That's not fair. And I know, gamers, if you're asking me, he's recording this in a... Hang on, let me see. Oh, okay. He literally just was like, I'm going to sit on the sofa for this. I'm going to sit on the sofa for this one. Good lord, all right. Interesting.
Things happening that go...
No fancy recording in your bedroom, no? Not anymore, what?
Deeper than just a company being greedy. We all know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Cons, recycled games, the lawsuits, and charging $80 for their exclusive games like Mario Kart World.
Let's have it, okay. Let's go through each claim.
Greedy. We all know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Con.
Joy-Cons suck. I don't think anyone should ever simp for the Joy-Cons. They are a disaster. They're an absolute disaster. And the fact that Nintendo didn't get more shit for them drifting is terrible. Worst controller they've ever made in their lives. 1 point for original paradigms.
Recycled games.
What do you mean recycled games? Is it the classic no one knows what a sequel is anymore? The trees in the background bears shoes as fruit. Oh, does it? Hang on.
Greedy. We all know.
Do you think that's what he's doing? He says money doesn't grow on trees, but shoes certainly do, right? He's watching his shoe collection grow. He's growing That's a good point. That's a good shout. 10 points to Slurpee. That's what he's doing.
Know about the usual stuff like the broken Joy-Cons, recycled games.
I don't know what he means with his recycled games. He's talking about Switch 2 editions, I think. Well, then why didn't why didn't he show it if he meant that?
He took his sneakers off. He's no longer Sneakers O'Toole.
He's just a tool, right? Yeah, why didn't he say it? If he means the Switch 2 editions, why didn't he just show it? Like, what does he mean recycled games? I don't understand what he means.
The lawsuits.
Nintendo's, well, what's wrong with them suing Trump over the tariffs? If we're talking about the Power World one, that could be a bit more questionable, although I haven't really looked too much into it, but it does seem a bit strange on Nintendo's part. At least in terms of, what's it, like, certain things, from what I've seen. What's wrong with them suing Trump over the tariffs? What's wrong with that? Does he not like that Trump got sued specifically? Positively beard scratching, that one.
And charging.
And they weren't the only company. Thank you for pointing that out, comment. They weren't the only company suing for the tariffs neither. So what did you mean by that?
Suits and charging $80 for their exclusive games like Mario Kart World. But now the company.
Yeah, I don't think they definitely. Yeah, they. Still can't believe they did that, I'll be honest. And what, Fire Emblem's looking like it's going to be $80 as well? And if anybody on my chat ever says, but it's $70 digital, I'm killing you. I'm killing you right now. I'm killing you right now. Let me know who it is in the chat so I can kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now. I'm gonna kill you right now. Don't defend it.
These decisions are affecting the entire market, and it's worse than you might realize. And it all starts with nostalgia. In the new Nintendo Direct, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake was teased for the Switch 2. People have been.
And what's up?
Nintendo Direct, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake was teased for the Switch 2. People have been begging for a new Zelda for years, and everyone was hyped right until they realized this game is being marketed as a remaster of the Nintendo 64. This is the 8th time that Ocarina of Time.
Okay, well, now I'd like for you to show me who, because a lot of the conversations I saw were people quite happy that they're getting a new Zelda game. I didn't see any. Chuck, did you see any of this? I have seen people going, you know, I hope it was a new, I was hoping it'd be a new game, but like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, hang on.
As a remaster of the Nintendo 64. This is the 8th time that Ocarina of Time.
Chat, he has to be doing it on purpose. 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 I think you mixed up Star Fox with Ocarina of Time. God, where is it? Oh, Ritual Paradigms. What What a silly, silly man he is, huh? What a silly, silly man he is, huh? Can you feel the love? It's like magic up. Ooh, you splash around on the floor. Yeah! This fucking guy, bro. Why does he get some of those basic facts wrong? I don't understand it. Like, okay, even if what? If we're being super, super technical, what? There's like what? Wasn't it re-released on the GameCube? Technically? It was, wasn't it? And then there's the virtual yeah, is he counting the hang on, is he counting the Virtual Boy like re-releases? As oh, what a moron! What a fucking moron! Those don't count! No one counts them! What are you talking about? Like, it's the second time. This is twice now they've done it. Ocarina of Time 3D and now Ocarina of Time Switch 2. Twice! Just say twice! The worst part is, it already sounds somewhat creatively bankrupt if you just say twice. Yeah, they're re-releasing the same game twice? It's already a bit weird enough as is. Why'd you have to lie and say 8? Twice is bad enough. Make a new game at that point.
Has been released since it came out. As time goes on, Nintendo has become a company that caters more to millennials and adults instead of kids. They're
man. Okay, do you know what the worst part is about like getting older, chat? Like obviously, when you as a generation get older, you no longer become the new and trendy generation. You become like part of the general population, right? And I've been okay with that. As a millennial, it's nice to know that every article isn't why millennials are killing the world, right? It's quite nice. But then what it means that any time that millennials get brought up, it's like, oh, fucking millennials, am I right? They say the M-word like it's a slur. These fucking millennials. I'm like, what'd you say fuck me for? What have we done? We're like 30 now, bro. We've all got lower back pain. Leave us alone. What have we done? I've done nothing wrong. And you know what? We owe shit in a mysterious book, yeah?
Nintendo has become a company that caters more to millennials and adults instead of kids. They're banking on adults with disposable income and full-time jobs to keep buying their products, and it's actually been paying off for them. The thing is, Nintendo has a creativity problem. When Nintendo releases a new game or some bullshit gimmick that flops, they go back to the same stuff that already works. They've been recycling the same games over and over, but their fans keep defending them. It's almost
like what? Give me some examples.
I can't pronounce it correctly.
I'm not turning my Claude off. I am Paradigms.
I'm not turning my cloud off. I am Paradigms. Turn that AI off. No! Turn that AI off, I say. No! Oh, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not with this work rate. I'm not taking my cloud. Fuck yeah.
become a meme that Nintendo adults are the new Disney adults, and in a way it's true. They're both paying for nostalgia or paying for a feel.
And then, okay, and also gamers, what he does is he just takes random TikToks to prove his point. He doesn't do like, he doesn't actually do like any sort of like market research or like look into any sort of thing. It would be interesting to see if there was any sort of articles about like, what's it, the sales demographics of like Nintendo games or whatever, or what have you, if that data is even out there, that'd be interesting. But it literally, what he does is, again, Nintendo, the very large company that is deliberately marketed itself in such an absolutely genius way to market to basically everyone. Like, think of a demographic. There's most likely a game, like where there's young boys, young girls, teenage boys, teenage girls, adult men, adult women. They've like cornered like all 6 of those and then obviously like the older demographic or like brain training or what have you. Do you know what I mean? Every demographic, and you just saw a bunch
adults,
of like,
and in a way it's true. They're both paying for nostalgia.
You just looked up Nintendo fanboy on TikTok and thought that proved your point, which your dullard audience probably does. But to anyone looking at this with a little bit of scrutiny, it just looks like you're making fun of people for spending their money how they want, which is weird when you buy shoes. You buy shoes, bro. You buy shoes. At least I can play a video game. You buy shoes. You can't wear all of them at once. I don't get it. Weird. What if people were trying to showcase their consoles but don't agree with Nintendo's anti-consumer practice? Yeah, exactly. But that would require work, wouldn't it? That would require work, isn't it? Mr. Original Paradigms, tear down that wall. Tear down that shoe wall. Come on.
Or paying for a feeling of their childhood. But what makes Nintendo different than any other company is that they've used their trust and reputation to raise the floor on the entire industry. Now when Nintendo decides that $80 is the new norm, every other company starts to follow.
Okay, to be clear, he's right when he says that. It is terrible that Nintendo set the new benchmark. I don't doubt in the slightest, though, that GTA 5 would have been $80 regardless. It's just, they're lucky that, whew, now we can, and no one's going to shit on us as much. It was 100. I'm of the theory that it was 100% going to be $80. It always was going to be. It's everyone and their mother has literally justified GTA being that price by saying it's GTA. It would have been that much anyway. How many people? I've seen an unbelievable amount of GTA soy boys going, heck, why would I pay 80? I'd just pay 100. Because I get the digital so I can get all the content. Like, I saw, like, now granted, I am just going off of word of mouth, but I saw a lot of people saying, a lot of people online, when a GTA was big, going, yeah, why would I pay for the Brokey? They were calling, like, the $80 version the Brokey edition. I saw a good chunk of people say that, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. The amount of people justified it was crazy. The glaze was crazy, honestly. You see, you said that? Oh, that's crazy, Luke. I'm going to be honest. That's crazy.
When Nintendo decides that $80 is the new norm, every other company starts to follow. They have decided that physical games don't need the actual game on it anymore. And when you...
Okay, but you're using like... Hang on. Can we... Hang on. You're equating GTA doing that, a company that 100% could have launched with a disc and decided not to Split Fiction? Like, is that what you're equating it to? Split Fiction's made by a much smaller studio with a much smaller budget. So Code in the Box is a bit naff, but I'm not going to stick it on Split Fiction. Now, am I? It's probably EA that didn't give them enough money. Do you know what I mean? Like, because obviously EA is the publisher, but like, if they didn't give them enough funding, then it's like, it's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But like, GTA literally, they went up to Take-Two Interactive and went, please, can you put it on a disc, please? Like, no, I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. Also, and then thank you. The other example being Pokopia. If you wanted to use an example, you should have just used Pokopia.
Actual form, every other company starts to follow. They have decided that physical games don't need the actual game on it anymore. And when you pay for their consoles and games, you don't actually own it. This is the new standard for the industry. Pay for their consoles and games, you don't actually own it.
What do you where's your source? Hang on, okay, maybe I paused him. Hang on, what is he talking about?
This is the new standard for the industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media.
No. Okay, I'm guessing he's going to pivot into Pokopia. What do you? This whole disc is mentioned in the EULA. Hey, do you know what's not mentioned in the EULA? That this is mine. That this is my. You can kick my door down all you want, you fat bitch. Miyamoto, you're not getting my Switch too. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't stand all these people going EULA. This is mine. This is mine, you motherfucker. You're ripping with my cold dead hands. Everything not tied down is mine. Everything on this desk is mine and mine alone. I don't care. It's mine. You're not taking it from me. It was mentioned in the EULA. Is it mentioned in the EULA? I'm gonna ban your ass. Did I mention that too?
Actually own it. This is the new standard for the industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media franchise of all time. But lately, Nintendo has kind of been using it like a piggy bank and milking the fans instead of building it into this.
Oh, it all just comes back to Pokemon, isn't it? This is glorp shit, man. Oh, this is glorp shit. Us Pokemon fans can't have anything. Highest grossing franchise. The trees, the buildings. Hang on. Did you say the line?
The industry. And Pokemon is the biggest media franchise.
Say the line. Sorry, I missed it. I was too busy monologuing. Yes. Let's fucking go. He did say the line. Biggest scrap. Hey, Paradigms. Don't forget it, buddy. Biggest media franchise on planet Earth. Another 10 million games to Game Freak, baby. Hey, Pokemon fans, do you know what we don't have to worry about? We never have to worry about not getting another game in the series. We will get our PS3 graphics, and we will love it, because that's how good it is to be a Pokemon fan. Yes, I love this series.
Of all time. But lately, Nintendo has kind of been using it like a piggy bank and milking the fans instead of building it into the series that we've all came to love. Pokemon Legends.
Hey, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. That we love you. We is a console, broski. We is a console. You don't speak for. Hang on. Who's this man? Pick up this man right now. Can you feel the love? Like magic. Ooh, he dropped expression before. Yeah, I bet he sucks. He hasn't been below. Ooh, he gonna do the fight! Yeah! I bet he's
milking the fans instead of building it into the series that we've all came to love. Pokemon Legends ZA came out and is considered one of the weakest mainline.
Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Firstly, it's not, he's lying. It is one of the best games in the series. If you don't buy the DLC. If he says the building chat, it might. I'm begging this man. Please make my year. Please. I have never wanted this more than anything in my. Please mention the buildings. Please mention the building. I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you.
Games with reused assets and the graphics looking like it came from the PS2 era. The new
we got close gamers. PS2 graphics. We got close gamers. We got close gamers. We got close. PS2 N64 graphics, GameCube graphics. We got close, guys. We got close. We got close. Sure.
Dread it. Run from it. Pokemon discourse still arrives all the same.
Do you know what it must be? It must be so weird if you're like one of the fans of my channel that just isn't into Pokemon. It must be so jarring when like I said to you like what how long ago, like a year and a half, like 2 years ago, yeah, Pokemon discourse is just the same shit over and over and over again. There's probably some people in my chat that were just like, no, you're lying. Okay, it's not that bad, is it, Musty? It's not that bad, is it, Musty? Dexit trees, buildings! Dexit trees, buildings! Dexit trees, buildings! Dexit trees, buildings! That's all it is, I'm telling you! It's Dexit trees, buildings, that's all it is! It's unbelievable. Oh, man.
Spin-offs feel lazier every year, and it doesn't matter because Pokemon prints money no matter how bad the product quality is.
I would say Champions was a bit underwhelming, and I think Detective Pikachu, the new one, was pretty shit as well. So, you know what? At least he used relevant footage. I'll give him back up there.
And even the modern Pokemon TCG plays into this. For most of its life, the Pokemon TCG was a kid's game. But over time, it's been turned into an investment and a way to make money by adults. And
okay, but like, whose fault is that, though? It's not necessarily Nintendo's fault. Like, in fact, they've upped their production as much as possible. Like, what could they possibly do? Like, it's not really much of Nintendo or Pokemon. So, like, unless they build factories like they're building AI data centers, like, they literally can't do. I read some articles where it was like they literally couldn't do much about it. Firstly, it's not Nintendo's fault. Nintendo have nothing to do with this. It's Pokemon Company. And like, yeah, they've been printing like crazy. They've doubled their production. It's still a problem, unfortunately. And do you know what? Apparently Japan is going like so insane that like apparently they're using Face ID chat. This is what Twilight was telling me. So this is like a second-hand account. Twilight was telling me they're using Face ID to like scan people's faces to be like, you've bought cards, you're not going anywhere, bro. You ain't buying another box. Thanks so much, Joe.
Since it released and got so much positive reception.
I wonder why. I wonder. It's because it was good. That's why. If a game is good, they're like, shit, we gotta run. We can't say anything about this.
No soul, so he has an excuse to say the word soul.
You're on fire today, Sloppy.
Hot dog, taco, hamburger. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. You only got 3 things on this menu.
I'm done. It's literally Dexit trees, buildings. Dexit trees, buildings. Yeah, the Air Riders effect. That's literally what it is, yeah. I saw on Instagram. Oh, you did see an Instagram video of this. I saw it's borrowed from a similar idea where Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Japan are sold. We need to answer a series of questions before buying it in bulk. I heard that they tried that as well, honestly. I would be a big fan over here if, like, when you're buying Pokemon cards, they just open the, like, they tear open every packet before you, like, buy them. Honestly, I'd be 100% for that. Like, they don't, like, obviously, they just, like, snip the packet open. But I'd be okay with that. Because I'm just going to open it right there and then anyway. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But we're not going to do anything like that, are we?
Bang, bang.
Some targets open the seal. Really? They should start doing that. That's the best way to counteract these people. Because, like, people like me, I don't care. I don't care if the seal is broken. I just want cards, man. I just want fucking Pokemon cards, man. I think it's literally been a year. I don't know. I think, when did Prismatic Evolution come out? It's so, like, me as a normal guy, I just wanted to go to the shop and buy a pack. When did Prismatic Evolution come out? That was the last set I was able to buy cards for, and then it just got cut. I've not been able to buy cards for a year and a half, man. Fuck, it's been a year and a half. This is when it all went to shit, by the way. Before that, it was relatively normal. I could go into like Argos and buy like a triple pack and just like buy some cards for like a normal price. But as soon as this set came out, and it wasn't even that good apparently, it was over. That's when it got cooked, and I'm just like, so upset, man. I'm so upset.
We've talked a lot about scalpers and problems in the community, like the OF girls using the TCG to target kids. But as time has gone on, it's just getting harder for real fans to buy product. And like
again, none of this is Nintendo's fault. You haven't circled this back to Nintendo, though.
Most fans, I've been collecting Pokemon cards for pretty much my entire life.
Don't believe you. Don't believe you. You're LARPing. You're LARPing. You're LARPing a cat as well. AI ass cat in front of him as well. Are you seeing that, chat? It's like my hair. My hair is AI, by the way. That's what's fading. He's got an AI cat as well. Unbelievable.
I even still have this Gold Star Celebi from back in the...
Oh, hang on. Notice he's not showing the front of it. Do you notice that? Hang on.
day. I probably should have taken
Okay, you showed the front of it. Okay, my bad. Okay. Check complete.
better care of this as a kid. And as a longtime collector myself, I want to talk about Courtyard. It's a
Okay, so gamers. Oh my god. Matthew instructed me when he put this in the submissions, you have to watch the sponsor, Musty. You have to watch the sponsor. So firstly, I don't know how much of his Pokemon card spiel was legit because since he segued into the sponsor. So I don't even know if he's actually telling the truth or not. Firstly, so that makes his criticism null and void. And secondly,
marketplace where you can vault your graded cards, and once they're digitized in their system, you could trade them with anyone in the world without having to touch the physical cards. Shopping just got fun with Courtyard.
It's an NFT cards, guys. It's NFTs. Gamers. It's NFTs, but like Pokemon version. That's basically what it is.
Because the app lets you rip packs online at different price points, just as if you're opening the physical pack. The best part—
oh no, don't get TCG Pocket, by the way, the actual thing—
is the odds are fully transparent and shown up front. And even the chase cards are revealed before you open the pack. And when you open the pack and see what was pulled—
you can do all of this on TCG Pocket, by the way. You can see all the cards. You can see all the cards, gamers. What he is telling you, gamers, is he's telling you to go to this bunkus ass illegal app instead of just going to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I think that's what makes this guy, like, wholly detestable. If there's one thing I can't understand, it's when people, like, do this whole, man, I hate Nintendo. Nintendo sucks. But at least, hang on, I think someone said this best. At least Nintendo seems like an actual Nintendo fan. Does that make sense? It seems like everyone else who I've covered in the Giftosphere just seems to not give a shit about video games. And I'm just like, why are you here? Just get out of my hobby. Just get the fuck out of my hobby, bro. What's wrong with you people? Just go away. I'll skip to the end of this, but like, you guys got the point, right?
Courtyard for sponsoring Rising Cozy Games. Cozy Games are those low-stress farm—
Thank you so much, Rabbit.
He just say better to get digital over physical.
Yeah. Crazy, huh? I bet he supports Sony's digital foray, huh? Cozy Games slop now, okay.
And decorating games that are made for you to relax. Most of these are built around doing these little tasks with no challenge, like fishing or going around and talking to cute little NPCs. And the game that really blew the genre up to what it is today is Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I mean, I'd say it was Stardew Valley personally. It was like the pioneer, but okay, sure.
It launched back at the beginning of 2020 when everyone was locked inside, and it was massive, selling over 40 million copies. This game took the casual gamers and even people who never played before—
the shoes are still in frame. Just digital now.
You think if I go on his like little scam link, I'd see a shoe collection? Ooh. Life Sims didn't exist prior to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I guess if you said Animal Crossing New Horizons like kind of blew up the genre, I'd say that's somewhat agreeable given the sales, but everyone knows it's Stardew Valley. everyone knows that. That's like the modern day progenitor, I would say, or at least the pioneer.
And pulled them into the cozy—
lop, sahur.
Gaming. Took the casual gamers and even people who never played before and pulled them into the cozy gaming space. Nintendo went triple platinum with New Horizons and then more or less just decided to abandon it. Now, New Horizons is 6 years old at this point, and there's still—
again, what? And this is Nintendo's fault because like they just didn't have any more things to update. Are you owed updates in perpetuity for all of time in memoriam? They released all the content there was to release in that game, and that's it. Like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think this is the genuinely like top 5 worst talking points in like the last 5 years. No one knows what a sequel is up there, and a game got abandoned when it was like feature complete. I think this is a consequence of Zoomers. I'm blaming your generation now, chat. It's your generation's time to get slandered. This is a consequence of the Fortnite Zoomer generation where one game comes out and gets updated in perpetuity. So you guys don't know when a game is done yet. If you need a good example of that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the devs who made Peak, I think they're called AgroCrab, I think they spoke about how annoying this phenomenon was as well. Because it's such an it's so annoying. It's just genuinely it's so terrible. It's like, no, it's all of it. It's all of your fault. If you are under the age of 26, this is your fault. It is your entire generation's fault. Hey, listen, I had to deal with this when millennials were the young bucks in town. Now it's all your fault. Now it's all your fault. It's your fault, game. You have a friend right now that's like, oh, Minecraft is dead. It's like, no, Minecraft is feature complete. They choose to give it more updates so that you spend more time on it or spend more money on it. It's a feature complete video game. But I'm 25, do I barely get a pass? Hang on. Give me a sec. We'll see if you get a pass. We'll see. We'll see, gamers. We'll see. VAR check live. No? Nothing? Not even gonna... No. I'm being left on red. He left me on red, guys. He left me on red. He left me on red, chat. He left me on red. You know what?
Still no
You don't count. How about that? You don't count.
Follow-up other than the New Horizons is 6 years old at this point, and there's still no real follow-up other than the Switch 2 edition, which is really just an update. Literally the most...
Sorry, can I get that one again, please? Can I get that one again, just one more time?
Decided to abandon it. Now, New Horizons is 6 years old at this point, and there's still no real follow-up other than the Switch 2 edition, which is really just an update.
So there has been a follow-up. So it hasn't been abandoned. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I've been doing this thing.
We want answers.
Oh, thanks so much,
Why
Bacon.
did you resist a police officer?
Why are you police officers?
I blew up Malaysia.
There should be a mandate to install tabletop simulator that way more people can play actual board games or recreations that are fun without updates.
It should be, honestly. All these Zoomy, I'm telling you, it's all Zoomers' fault. Alright, so gamers, it seems like I have gone into this habit on recent videos, or streams, should I say, because I am live streaming this, by the way. If you're here on Musty, come join the main channel, you losers. Of me teaching you guys stuff, alright? So, gamers, we're back in school. You know what he just did right there, gamers? Do you know what fallacy he just did right there? Or what, like, debate tactic he did right there? What do you think he did, gamers? What do you think he did? Does anyone know what he did? Remember, the game was abandoned. There hasn't been a follow-up. Unless it's an update. Oh, Drunk got it. Frame 1. He did what is called moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost, or shifting the goalpost, is a metaphor derived from goal-based sports such as football or hockey. This means to change the rule, or criterion, or the goal, of a process or completion while it's still in progress, such as a way that a new goal offers one side an advantage or disadvantage. So you see how it was like, it's been abandoned, and it's like, no, there's an update. Well, I mean, it's abandoned except from the update, and it's like, well, then it's not abandoned, is it? You lied. It's not abandoned. You could say that the worst part is, you didn't even have to lie either. You could just say there hasn't been a new game in ages. You could have just said that, and it would have been true. Yeah, I'm sure even Animal Crossing fans would agree with you when you say, yeah, there hasn't been a new game in ages. But instead, you kind of load it with this dog shit language of, it's been a bit, just be honest. That's incapable of being honest. I can't stand these people, man. They suck.
Literally the most successful cozy franchise ever has just been left to the
No, that's Stardew Valley.
wayside while their fans are waiting every single
Hey, you give Concerned Ape his flowers right now, you fat fuck.
year for a sequel that never comes. So now the rest of the
What do you mean a sequel? A sequel is coming. Animal Crossing is going to get a new game in the series. Now, to be clear, if you were to tell me, Musty, like, because Animal Crossing New Horizons was such a massive success, I don't doubt that probably delayed them making a new one because they'll probably just like let this one sell up. I don't doubt that in the slightest. It's like, what did it sell, like 40 million? Why would you make a new game when this one is selling like gangbusters still? It's the same thing with Mario Kart, right? Like, why would they make a new Mario Kart when, like, well, obviously it's usually one Mario Kart console, but like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was selling that like gangbusters. Like, why the fuck would we make a new game, right? Yeah, just like Mario Kart. Yeah, if he said that, I would have been like, that's true, actually. It's a shame that we haven't had a new game because this one was too successful. And his overall point could have been, it's really annoying how sometimes when games get too successful, that it leads it to it going stagnant. You know, i.e. Valve is probably the best example of that. He could have made a good point out of this, but he sucks, and he'd just rather be dishonest. I don't get it, man. There's so much to criticize Nintendo for. That's the worst. Even though I'm enjoying Nintendo lately, between what? Star Fox, Platoon Raiders, and Rhythm Heaven Groove, I'm enjoying Nintendo right now. Nintendo's on a run as far as I'm concerned. Don't pay to criticize. I don't get it. I don't get these people. He talks about AC not getting a new game like Nintendo's social responsibility. They'll make a new one when it's ready. We don't want another City Folk as essentially iterative. And I'm going to take Mark's Rec Room as your ambassador, gamers. I'm going to take him as your ambassador. I'm going to assume everyone thinks the same way.
Industry saw the success of Animal Crossing and they're trying to fill in the gap. Game developers saw Animal Crossing selling millions of copies and are now creating their own versions. But all of these have become cash grabs. We see Stardew...
All of them? Every single one of them. You're lying.
Valley knockoffs, Animal Crossing knockoffs, even these AI slop farming sims with no real effort put into them. A lot of these games were built by people who looked at the cozy fans, mostly women and casual players, and just assumed that they'd buy any cozy game as long as it looked cute. And so
now the worst part is, firstly, this is not Nintendo's fault. Just like Nintendo, why did you make your game sell 40 million? And secondly, what? And again, this is the part where his exaggeration fails him. Has there been an uptick in like the cozy gaming space, having a lot of games that aren't really true to life, and as a result of like the relative, should we say, cooperative nature of that community, it doesn't get called out as often as it should? Yes. In fact, I know a lot about this because if you guys remember. There's a guy that we reacted to ages ago called Not Malcolm, and I've been watching his coverage of the cozy game community for like months now. And this is something that he rallies against constantly, without any of the dog shit exaggeration, and proving his point excellently, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, this is a problem in the cozy game community. But you're not, Lord knows you're not the one to talk about it. Leave it to the expert, buddy! Leave it to the expert!
surprisingly, it's kind of actually worked out pretty well for them. There are now these influencers who have built their entire career off of promoting cozy games, and they get paid by...
Again, not Nintendo's fault. And yeah, not Malcolm talked about this person as well. Again, this person's a... yeah.
Developers to be corporate shills by promoting whatever trash they put out there. The community that plays these games has been talking about this problem for years. They can tell the difference between something that's made with care and respect versus a game that's just milking fans. Stardew Valley was made by a guy who dedicated his life for 5 to 10 years building it.
Okay, and he gave Concerned Ape his flowers.
Now, to this day, it's still supported and given free updates ever since its release almost a decade ago. This should be the bar for the cozy gaming space. Meanwhile, Nintendo, basically the company that has been reinventing the whole space, is just sitting on Animal Crossing and decides to do nothing with it. And
again, why is that bad? Are they sitting on it purposely and doing nothing, or did you just not have any ideas to make a new game? The assumption that you're making is that Nintendo owes it to anyone to make a new game. What if they just don't have the time or like the wherewithal to make a new game yet? Firstly, if we're ignoring the update, he wants a big crossing to unite the town. But like, yeah. Also, we had Poco. Yeah, we had Poco. Yes.
And with the release of Mario Kart World is whenever all these problems in the Nintendo space start becoming everyone else's problem too.
Good.
The game launched at $80, being the first standard AAA game to.
I'm kind of glad. Okay, no, obviously I'm not kind of glad. I'm being a bit exaggeratory when I say that. Well, like, yeah, this game being $80 was shit. But good lord, did it break the brains of so many Nintendo-tubers. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, man.
Hey, I'm Musty. What's the title of the video again?
Oh, so why people hate Nintendo by Original Paradigms? I know it's a bit confusing because he's gone like off script like loads of times, but I thought I'd help you. Thank you for the 2. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to use that to buy more of these 1 pound chicken bites I've been addicted to. I usually air fry them for a bit and add some sweet chili sauce. I love sweet chili sauce. As you guys know, I did a sauce ranking. But yeah, it's really interesting how this game being $80 like broke the brains of some people. Again, if it wasn't for Mario Kart World being $80, I wouldn't, like, beat 'em ups wouldn't have gotten as much shit as he does now. Arlo wouldn't have fallen off of the face of the fucking earth. Nintendine wouldn't have existed, you know what I mean? So this game being $80 really was like the monkey's paw curling or something like that. We diverged into like the weird route jingle from Deltarune. That one. That's the one I played the moment it became $80.
Ever hit that price. And the defense
Musty would have hit 10K. True!
that fans keep making is that it's an open world and bigger than any other game before it.
No one defends this game. No one. Listen, this discourse is done. Broski, this discourse is done. Anyone defending it for being $80 is a fucking moron. Get out of my Nintendo. I might be new to this Nintendo space. You're out, okay? You're out. Get out. Get out! We don't want you here. No one cares. No one agrees.
But the open world ended up being the weakest part of the game.
We
you
know.
Wander around and find stickers for your car that no one ever looks at.
This
and you
discourse
collect
is
all
old,
the
bro.
coins,
You're
but it
reading
has no real reward. It has
Listen,
no
I get
story,
it.
and
Rent
it's
has
really
to be
just
due.
one of those games that you play whenever your family or friends come
We
over
get it. You're right.
after
It's,
the
it's French fries. It's French fries, isn't it? It's French
novelty
fries.
is worn off. And now, more than a year has passed without any new content. We haven't seen any new tracks or characters or even just a small event. The only thing that Nintendo has done to the game in its first year of release was to remove the option to skip the intermission tracks in Grand Prix, which has somehow made the $80 game worse than it was when it first launched. But this is where the creativity
This is such reheated nachos. It's unbelievable. There's no story, guys. There's no story.
of Nintendo's unethical business practices really starts to show. Mario Kart World being $80 was intentional. They already know that Mario Kart is the best-selling game on every Nintendo console, and they knew people would want to get it bundled with the
Was this before the Knockout Tour update? I think it was, right? Could someone do a date check on that? I'm pretty sure it was, right? So I'll give him. I'll have that.
system at $50 digital. So they just slapped $80 on the base game and then threw it in the bundle for $50 and let the bundle absorb all of the costs.
Yeah, that's true. Again, this is reheated nachos, but no one disagrees with
And
this.
this wasn't even the only $80 game whenever the Nintendo Switch 2 launched. The Switch 2 port of Tears of the Kingdom was also $80. Everyone just assumes that the Switch 2 edition is just the base game plus $20 of DLC. So if you pay $70 for Tears of the Kingdom, you get the Switch 1 version with a lower frame rate and worse performance. So to play the Switch 2 version, you're paying $80, which is the same game that just unlocks a higher frame rate. And now for any Nintendo exclusive game,
and you get the DLC on top. Again, shitty that had to be that, but we've played these games before. Okay.
$80 has become the
Chat GPT was spitting. Sadly, wasn't it?
standard. Just like with the new Fire Emblem game for the Switch 2, there's no bundle. If you want to get a physical version, it's $80 and digital is $70. I refuse to believe that Fire Emblem is worth $80 and that Nintendo is just generously discounting for a digital version. The
No, they're not. They're being stupid. Yep.
problem is most Nintendo fans value physical games. Charging $10 more to take advantage of these fans is just so scummy. It's like there's
It
a
is,
physical
yeah.
tax on games now, and we see it everywhere with Nintendo products. And just like all of the launch titles like Donkey Kong Bonanza, those launched at $70 physical and $60 digital. And
I don't think. Hang on.
in just Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I don't think Bonanza did it. No, that didn't happen with Bonanza. No,
those launched at $70 physical and $60 digital.
Oh my. He's just lying. It was just $70 in general. He could. Even when he has a slam dunk point, he still messes it. Oh my. I think his his Claude must have like gone a bit glitchy there. His Claude must have been glitchy there. Jesus Christ, man! Just. Well, yeah, it was $70 all around the board. I wish it was $60. That'd been quite cool.
And in just a matter of a year, games that used to be $70 to get the physical version are now increased and taxed by $10. And it's counterintuitive because Nintendo is
Again, sales tax is not Nintendo's fault. If you're talking about in terms of like they're making physical a bit more expensive, if that's what you mean, okay, sure, all right.
squeezing the money out of their real fans who want to have a physical game. Meanwhile, the casual
In the same way you're scamming your fans by selling them digital NFTs? Or is it one of those things where you're the small guy, so you're allowed to scam your fans? Is that what it is?
fans could care less if they get a physical version of fans who want to have a physical game. Meanwhile, the casual fans could care less if
And if the Mario Wonder Bus crashes into us,
paradigms, doing this is not going to push Nintendo to making the Mario 11s for your collection. Put the GPT down, you're fumbling basic slam dunks.
Hey man, I just want those Mario Jordans, bro. I just want those Mario Jordans, bro. Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. Did you guys notice it? I hope you guys noticed why I dramatically paused there. I'll play it one more time.
Physical game. Meanwhile, the casual fans could care less.
Gamers, we have confirmed that Original Paradigms is a fucking moron. We can confirm it. If it wasn't sure before, we can confirm right now, gamers. He's a moron. Man is a moron. He said could care less instead of couldn't care less. Because when you say could care less, it implies that they care a little bit. Which is the opposite of what you mean to say. Lay off the chat GPT, buddy, okay? Come on now. Behave yourself.
If they get a physical version of the game and they don't mind spending $10 less. This is a marketing tactic used so they feel good about paying for something that's already still overpriced. And just like we expected, Nintendo has proved that their $80 games still will sell, and now other developers are starting to price their games accordingly.
As if Rockstar was going to change. Hello, Miro. Sorry, just got here. Why did he replace his shoes with the garden? It's because I uploaded my Musty dunking on him, and he was so embarrassed, he changed locations. By the way, he changed locations one video later. He was so embarrassed by me making fun of him.
With GTA 6, the standard edition is $80 and the ultimate edition is $100, and there's not even a physical edition. Is $80 and the ultimate.
And also, and as you can see, Mary, this man is a fucking moron. The physical edition is $80. How much does it show on the screen here? He couldn't even show a real screenshot that proved his point. Because, oh, by the way, what he does is he just goes on random TikToks. And he can't even get that right. He can't even get that right. That's how much of a moron this guy is. He couldn't just put up an accurate screenshot. He did early in the video. He just couldn't put up this time because he's a moron.
Edition is $100 and there's not even a physical disc. If you decide to buy the physical version of the game, you just get a code in the box.
What does it have to do with Nintendo?
It's just the plastic with a slip of paper with a download code. And whenever other companies, in this case Rockstar, sees what Nintendo has been doing, like implementing the game key cards, they realize they can do the same thing, but... No, that was Sony. Sony said they were shutting down... I don't think game key cards were the gateway, but Sony shutting down their entire physical media branch, and Rockstar realizing they could get away with not shipping with a disc. I don't think... Now, when it comes to the price thing, when it comes to $80, when you say GTA 6... We're at 6. It's been so long. When GTA 6 is $80, and you say Nintendo paved the way for them, I personally don't believe it, but if you said that, that's true. I could believe it. I don't believe it, but I could believe that you'd come to that conclusion. I don't think game key cards led to Sony shutting down physical, led to Rockstar not including a disc. I don't think one leads to the other. I don't think so. I think you're just you're making links where nothing is there to be had. Honestly, I liked it better when I saw the shoes. At least I could make fun of you for your shoes, honestly. Did Sony's anti-physical news come out before or after this video? I think it was probably after, right? I want to say it's after. Sony shutting down physical games. What is going on here? Oh, it came out on the same day. So this is 1st of July and 1st of July. So I don't know what time it was exactly. Same day. In this case, the reason why they don't have a disc isn't even for pricing or convenience. Rockstar Games is trying to intentionally kill the secondhand market. Having no disc means that there's no reselling or trading in or just
and
buying
Rockstar
it
sucks
used.
for this.
Whenever you redeem the code into your library, it's the exact same as a digital buying it used. Whenever you redeem the code into your library, it's
Hey, Brandine! It's my book from the library! It's one of my favorite. It's not even just this guy. It's you Americans. I love it when you guys say library. I'll be real. Hey, Brandine! I was reading Edward Said. Get my book from my library.
It's the exact same as a digital purchase, and you can't sell it. And this is really bad news for local game stores and even stores like GameStop.
How are you going to pivot this back to Nintendo?
Secondhand copies of GTA 6. And
This guy being a LARPer is particularly crazy because what do you mean you own that many shoes and yet you've never walked a mile in someone else's?
Yikes. It's true, isn't it? All those shoes, and yet he can't see it from anyone else's, huh? Listen, Slurpee, you're killing him, okay? It's over now, alright? Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
With the game comes the GTA Plus trial that they try and frame like it's a free gift. The issue is whenever you redeem it, you get enrolled in recurring billing unless you go and cancel it yourself.
Again, what does this have to do with Nintendo?
This is all designed to get a credit card into a subscription to make you...
Yes, it's one of those shitty systems that like make you so that you have to sign up for a thing with your credit card and you have to remember to like remove your credit card. Yes, a lot of companies do this. And gamers, if you're asking me, I always remove my credit card every time. Every single time I sign up for something that says credit card, I'm like, okay, you can have it. Just you have to understand that afterwards I'm going, yeah, but this is not something that's new to Rockstar. Companies have been doing this for ages. Still shitty, but again, what does that have to do with Nintendo?
forget that you paid for. And so now Rockstar has even decided to lock the actual shops and locations in the game behind the $100 Ultimate Edition tier. They included a ton of different shops and missions and cosmetics that are all blocked off unless you pay the extra $20. And they've structured this in a way that whenever you buy the standard edition and realize all of the things you're missing out on, you can pay an extra $20 to upgrade to the Ultimate Edition, kind of like a DLC. They wanted to price the game for $90 or $100 out of the gate, but they realized that fans would be upset by that, so they had to intentionally lock things behind a paywall to be able to justify that price. And all of this is to say that other companies like Rockstar have been biting off what Nintendo has been doing for years to their customers because they can get away with it. And really, I understand that.
So you're saying GTA doing everything that you just listed is because Mario Kart World was $80? Is that what you're telling me? The fact that GTA has on-disc DLC with missions and like locations in the game you cannot go to unless you get the $20 upgrade, a $20 upgrade that they will constantly sell to you even after you've bought the $80 edition, that is comparable to like nothing to what Nintendo have done with Mario Kart World. What, on disc? You caught me there. In-game DLC, should we say? It's not even comparable, broski. This is what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
Nintendo looks inside Oops All Pokemon and GTA 6.
It's always Pokemon, isn't it? Can't go with an anti-Nintendo video without my goat being washed.
Argument of GTA 6 because it's one of those games that you really get your money's worth out of it, but it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like if you justify this game being worth $80 or $100, every other game within the industry will follow. Like imagine every single brand new AAA game that you buy is $100 out of the gate in a couple years from now.
And that would be Rockstar's fault. That would literally be Rockstar's fault. Because they're only selling an $80 version because they know they can't get away with selling the base version higher, and locked all of the content behind the $100 version. So essentially, if you want the complete experience, you have to pay $100. Firstly, I don't think that's going to set a stand. It's terrible that Rockstar are doing this, just to clarify. But they're going to say it's Rockstar. They can get away. They know they can get away with that, regardless of what Nintendo has done. Nintendo making Mario Kart World $80, I think, convinced Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken, to sell the Outer Wilds at $80 as well. But then they realized, hang on, I don't think we can do that. So they lowered it back down to 70, right? This is Rockstar. Rockstar can do that. Like you have everyone and their nan doing backflips on GTA 6. Do you know what I mean? That's how it goes.
Just becomes so anti-consumer and unaffordable for anyone who genuinely...
And again, I love this assumption that Rockstar were this like wholesome Chungus 100 company before Nintendo came along. And like all of a sudden, oh man, Rockstar went evil because Nintendo did.
Yo, did he change his background?
Yeah, he's showing his shoe trees in the background. Like if you're someone who I hope you guys don't understand. GTA 5 Online was an unbelievable cash cow for Rockstar, to the point where there was planned single player DLC. But they scrapped it in favor of like doing everything online now because it was worth that much money. So if you're telling me Rockstar isn't this like plucky company that they once used to be, they now know, courtesy of GTA Online, just how much they can get away with. Now, granted, when it comes to single-player experiences, I don't think there's anyone that does it like them. But when it comes to their business practices, they've been like questionable for the last 10 years. Do you know what it is, gamers? Oh my god. Do you know how like in when the Switch 2 came out and it was like priced really high and Mario Kart became $80, there was a whole bunch of people going, wait, hang on, Nintendo are evil now? What? And like most of us were like, you just blowing today? You just blowing today? If so, I can give you a tour. I can give you a tour of the place. Is that all right with you? That's how it's with Rockstar. Because like all of a sudden people are like, wait, hang on, Rockstar are evil? You just blowing from Stupid Town? Like we've been know this, broski. What are you talking about?
Loves games. And ironically,
a welcome tour even.
GTA 6 is also going to launch on the Nintendo Switch too.
Oh, is it? That's gonna be funny.
I can already see the memes of how bad this game is going to run. And as bad as the Switch 2 editions already are, Nintendo is doing things to the games that you've already bought and paid for years ago. For example, look at...
Okay, hang on. How are you gonna show me... Hang on.
Nintendo is doing things to the games that you've already bought.
Okay, this looks dope though, I'll be real with you. Like, you know, I would definitely feel like my life is like a video game trying hard to beat the stage, but like, if I came home and my chud wife handed me Bowser popcorn with like peach drink, Pringle. If anything, I'd be a bit upset about the Pringles. I don't like Pringles that much. I'm not really that big on Pringles. And then like whatever this sweet, I'd be like, oh hell yeah. I'd be seated, bro. Let's go. You know, is this a birthday? Some kid's birthday? But I don't know. But if I came home and my Nintendo wife gave me this, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Make it sour cream Pringles. Oh, but sour cream Pringles are elite.
And paid for years ago. For example, look at Super Mario Wonder. Now there's an upgraded version and Nintendo wants you to pay for it again. If you compare that to...
Yeah, you buy DLC for a game, yes. That's how DLC works. Hey, hey, Paradigms, that's how DLC works. You pay... I'm sorry, are you used to your phone? I'm telling you guys, it's the Zuma mind control. I told you, it's all your Minecraft and Fortnite. Dr. Mario!
People have forgotten that when making a point you have to tie it back to the thesis. I think he way play with his shoelaces during his third grade writing class.
I honestly try, you're giving him way too much credit. Claude was down that day, bro. Gemini was down. Brother went on DeepSeek trying to fucking like go on AI, trying to AI generate a script, and he couldn't get it. You get him too much credit, Josh. Thank you for the 10.
Steam, they already have these quality of life updates and performance patches to games that you already own for free. And they're all...
It is. Gamers, I'm not joking. It's the thing. He's doing the thing. Look at all these games giving you free updates, and Nintendo has the nerve to charge. If a game wants to update their stuff for free, they can do that. If a game wants to charge, they can do that. That's up to them. They are choosing if they choose free update, they are choosing, okay, we just want more people to like come back to the game, potentially boost its numbers so that we can like maybe get a few more sales going, maybe get a bit. That's what they're doing. If you charge for something, you don't necessarily care if people get. You just want to give them money off. There's two different. Like those are two different business models, right? If it's a free update, you're getting a free update on the hopes that people come back to the game, and because they remember how good the game is, they probably convince other people to buy the game, or they could probably, you know what I mean? That's how free updates work. That's how it works. It gets the game back in the news cycle so people can buy the game again. Nintendo have done free updates as well. Yeah, they're no stranger to this. But sometimes they're just like, hey, you want this new stuff? Money. That's how it's been for like 20 years now. In fact, if anything, I prefer the DLC model because, like, if you're going to ask me for money, there's usually a barometer of quality. You know? Like, I'm going to be honest. If Nintendo were like, hey, $15, 10 more knockout tours, and obviously they would never do that. They would never do that. But like, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. But instead it's like, oh, it's a knockout tour free update. So I'm like, no, it's a free update. It's probably going to be like, oh, what, just 2 knockouts? I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, I'll play them, but like, it's only 2 knockout tours. I'm done in like an hour. You know what I mean? Give me the deal. Give me some DLC. All right, let me give you money.
All automatically of
I'm a
life
soy boy
updates and
millennial.
performance patches to games that you already own for free. And they're all automatically updated because
As an older Zoomer, we're not all like this. No. All of you are like this. Every single one of you guys have the Tong Sahur Fortnite skin. All of you guys have it.
that's how it's supposed to work. Whereas on Nintendo, an update to a game that you already own is now a product that they're trying to sell to you.
No, it's not. They've done plenty of free updates.
The Wild came out almost a decade ago, and they've been repackaging this game on every single new console that they release.
As they should. That game is amazing.
It literally costs more money today than it did at its initial launch. And on top of the full price, there's a $10 upgrade pack to get the Switch 2 version that just bumps the frame rate. And Nintendo...
Yeah, I do not like paid updates or paid content that's just like unlocking a frame rate. I hate it. I don't like that. That's true. To say it's more expensive at launch, that does make for a catchy thumbnail, which is true. But do you know what I have in my fantastic country that you don't have because you're a stupid man, baby, bitch, boy, yankoid, and I am a Chad British man, and you don't have it? I had this wonderful place called CX, baby, because I love my country! Oh, my country! I'll save the game, baby! £38! Hey, go on Facebook Marketplace, get it for even less than that! This country! So while it's technically true that, like, obviously Breath of the Wild is more expensive now than it was at launch, it's like, yeah, if you're going to the fucking rip-off store, I don't go to the rip-off store. I go to the Chudley Amazing store! I love this country! I told you how much I love this country.
Nintendo has an intentional strategy for the way they price their games without essentially ever putting the games on sale. In an industry like gaming, most products lose their value over time, but Nintendo has somehow convinced their entire fan base that their games are like a luxury good that holds its value forever, almost like an investment. On the second...
Do you know the worst part about this point is? I actually agree with this. Like, back in the day, we called this the Nintendo tags, right? Nintendo games don't go on sale. This is true, right, chat? This is true. Why did you use the rare example of like the Gens 3 to 5 Pokemon games that are just like uniquely sold for like higher rates? You could have just used like Mario Odyssey, which I'm sure on the Nintendo store is still being sold at full price. I'm just like, yeah, literally, it's the talking point everyone has said, right? What's happened to Nintendo Select? What happened to Nintendo Player Choice? That's a valid point. All of us have been saying this. Can you make your games go on sale a bit more rate, like actual proper sales?
If any game is cost a penny, then it greedy lol.
True, I agree. I agree. Even a penny is too much. But then why did you show a used copy of Black and White or Pokemon White 2 when those older Pokemon games are like uniquely pricey? You can find examples of like rare games that cost more than they should. That's a thing that happens, yes. Also, nice frame, by the way. But yeah, like, you could talk about the Nintendo tax, you'd be right, but like, I guess your chat GPT was dead that day. This guy sucks. Oh my god. At least I'm rich in the money anyway, baby. We're in the money. Thanks so much, guys.
He's just mad he has to pay for his game's ATP.
Instead of spending money on more shoes, eh? What is like €50 here? Like, if I go to the Nintendo shop, like Nintendo store, Mario, like, it's still at full price if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're still selling it for like, what was it at full price at the time? 50 quid. They're still selling this game for 50. You could have just used this as an example. It's still 50 quid or $60. Like, if you go to the American version, I'm sure it's $60, right? They're still selling it for fucking £50, bro. Come on. Go almost a decade later, man. Give us a... They're allergic to it, man.
Secondary market, most Nintendo games still hold their value for years after they've been released. For a lot of local game stores, some of the only reasons that they're profitable is because they resell Nintendo products. And whenever we thought gaming couldn't get more expensive than it already is, the price of the hardware itself is about to start climbing across the board for every single console. Starting September 1st, the Switch 2 is going from...
This is not Nintendo's fault. It is Sam Altman. Which, guys, if you haven't said fuck Sam Altman today, now's your chance to say fuck Sam Altman. If you guys don't know, that's the guy behind, like, AI. That's the AI guy.
$450 to $500 in the US, and $680 in Canada. And on the same day, they're taking away the bundles that come with the free games like Mario Kart World that comes with the console. Right now,
yeah, that sucks too. Thanks so much, Kamamania! Crashes into
I
us!
would love to see this guy's reaction to the constant full price re-releases Skyrim got over the years.
Bro.
Zelda got nothing on that Lamau.
How did I forget about Skyrim? Oh man, I nearly forgot the ancient text there. Fuck, what, wasn't that the joke? Or like, there used to be like the common joke on the internet, like in my millennial era. New console comes, like, can't wait to see Skyrim on there. Because like everything had Skyrim. Everything has Skyrim. Your calculator's going to run Skyrim in a minute.
now there's a global shortage on memory chips that go in every console, phone, and laptop, and the reason
it's all AI's fault.
for it is AI. Companies like Meta, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are dumping
Still don't know how this is Nintendo's fault.
billions into their AI data centers, and every server has NVIDIA chips taking an insane amount of memory.
Yeah.
Right now, memory prices are up 80 to 90%.
Oh, trust me, I know. My new PC was very expensive. It sucks.
In the first 3 months of 2026 alone. And this problem isn't just for
Nintendo's
consoles
fault?
either. The
How is this Nintendo's
PS5 and
fault?
Xbox Series X are going to hit $650 later this year.
everyone's
And
fault.
now the Valve Steam Deck is jumping up from $650
hell no.
to
We're not getting Valve today.
$950.
It's just they didn't open a data center. Oh, fuck. What? Is that what the low humming is outside my house? Is it all Nintendo now? Obama.
Mario Odyssey, in Canada, has always been $80 since day one. Now it's $85. Fuck my chud nut life.
I'm so
Canada
sorry.
OG.
There were two donos that just didn't appear for some reason. Hang on. Give me a sec. Let me scroll back up. Player's choice of bygone era, full price value. Not yes, terrible. I don't like it. I wish they did, but just not going to happen, is it? And thank you for the 10. Eventually, we need lottery money to pay for stuff. So don't. Listen, don't accelerate. Don't accelerate, okay? Hey, listen.
I see you again on my property.
I need super chat money to buy stuff, okay? I need my super chat. I don't want to win the lottery.
Dying and water is slowly draining, but you can blame everything on planet Earth on Nintendo using Claude now.
True, yes. Got put some inputs in on Claude gamers. How can I blame Nintendo today? Hey, Claude, how can I blame Nintendo today?
And if you want the 2 terabyte
Don't you miss it when it was just Alexa, chat? Wasn't Alexa like, oh my god, how quirky is it that you can say Alexa? And like Alexa, Amazon does a thing. How weird is that?
Social
And now, fuck Alexa. She was the precursor to all this shit. Sucks.
I genuinely think he only made another Nintendo video, just so he could get the bag from Poke Crypto and buy some
Literally.
more shoes.
That's probably what-
Performance.
That's probably what it was.
To the head of the royal guard.
Thank you so much, Heich, for being a royal god. Thank you. I will use your super chats, guys, to buy lottery tickets. Yes. No, that's probably what this was. I know, like, I don't know if you got how many guys fuck with a Drew Gooden.
Promote me to the head of the
Thank you so
royal
much.
guard.
But like he's famous for like uploading a video once a month, and everyone makes the joke saying like, what was it? The time for the sponsor nearly elapsed. I'm almost certain like he was running out of time for the sponsor before he was like the deal was off, so he was like, fuck. It's sad, man.
version, you're paying $1,919. Even though this is happening across the entire industry of technology, Nintendo is showing just how little they care about their consumers and
What makes as far? Oh, is it because of the tariff? Hang on. one second.
fans. The Switch 2 was $450, already 50% more than the original Switch, and they already set the $80 game standard before the memory issues started. They refused to cover the increased cost, so they just decided to pass down the cost to gamers. Every time
Hang on. Is it shitty they did that? Yes. Everyone fucking does that though. That's famously why tariffs don't work. Because like the idea is we'll charge more for inputs, like imports. Haha, that'll get them, right? But then the company that charges more for the input goes, okay, we'll make the customers just pay more. And that's how we make the difference. They shouldn't do that. But every company does that. Why are you making it this is a uniquely Nintendo phenomenon? All of them do this. Which is why these tariffs suck. I'm not even that much of a finance guy and I'll figure this shit out. Fucking sucks! God damn it! Can't believe this.
time Nintendo puts out a direct, they put something at the very end to get fans excited.
Computer and console prices are increasing because of global memory shortage because of AI. But how can I make this about Nintendo?
Lord, write me a script and generate me some more shoe NFTs as well. Yeah.
This time they decided to remake Ocarina of Time. Like I said, this game has
And remember, gamers, you don't hate Nate the Hate enough, gamers. You don't hate Nate the Hate enough. He is still going to be thrown into the volcano, gamers, because he ruined this for everyone. Don't ever forget it, gamers.
has been sold to you 8 different times. And they
What? Okay, can you show me all 8? I failed to see all 8. Show me all 8. Broski, help me. Show me all 8.
showed pretty much nothing with no game.
They re-released this game 8 times. Can you feel the love?
Gameplay for a game that's supposedly coming out this year.
That's
in
true,
this
that is
same
weird.
direct, they burned through a full 2
Find my 7 Ocarina of Time. Find my 8 Ocarina of Times, guys. Find my 8 Ocarina of Times. Oh yes, this is 1 Ocarina of Time. Oh yes, Bandana 1OD figure on my desk. Oh yes, there's a second one. Yes. What else have I got? Oh, my old Starbucks on my desk. That's another one, gamers. Let's go.
He probably counts the masterpiece in Brawl.
Oh, but you know what's also a masterpiece? This Japanese portrait card I have in my drawer. The 4th Ocarina of Time. Where is it? Oh, I've got a spare HD 60S capture card. Yes, that's the 7th Ocarina of Time. Yes. Oh, I found the secret 8th one, gamers. Oh, yes. Now I have the 8 ocarinas. I will finally be able to get my revenge, gamers. I'll be able to get my revenge. 10 more beat 'em up segments tomorrow. Don't show up for stream tomorrow, gamers. There's no Nintendo Daily.
minutes of a live thumb wrestling demo for Nintendo Switch Sports. This just shows how cooked the company is at this point. And the timing whenever they release these remakes is intentional. The Ocarina of Time remake is dropping later this year, and the Zelda movie is coming out next year. They're intentionally feeding each other on purpose. And they
Yes, that's called being a smart businessman. Yes. Yeah, yes. Can you argue that like it's a bit of a shame that like it all has to link up now? It's a bit boring and predictable. Oh, look at the shine! Oh my god, look at that! Oh, I'm glowing! Oh my god, guys, I'm glowing! Like an FBI agent. Look at me! Oh, it's the anime glow, isn't it, Chad? Look at this! Hang on, it's like a. Hang on, where is it? Fuck it! You don't understand. It's called business synergy. You release one product and link it to the other. It's what I do with Musty and Musty. It's perfect.
They did the same exact thing with the Mario movie. And if you still want to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, I want to show you what they've been doing with their planned obsolescence.
What does that mean? Tell me.
The inability to parse out systemic issues in gaming with Nintendo-specific issues kinda gives his knowledge stat away here.
That's actually a really poignant way of putting it, Ross, honestly. Because, like, this moron could very easily make, like, a really compelling video about, like, some of the ills of the game industry and, like, what we can do as gamers. Like, in this video somewhere, if it wasn't written by AI, it's actually a decent video that, like, shines a light on this, on, like, some of the more annoying systems in regards to, like, modern-day gaming or what have you. But we're not going to get that video from him, because this guy's a fucking moron, that's why. And I don't even say that with any sort of jest. He's just a moron. It's like, it's facts. He's a moron. That's what he is. It's literally like, he said Ocarina of Time was like re-released 8 times. Can you show me all 8 re-releases? And no, ports to Virtual Console don't count. Everyone knows this. That doesn't count. It doesn't count as a re-release. As far as I'm concerned, is what? 3D and this new one. If there's more, I'd love to know. Educate me. But he doesn't want to educate you. He just wants to hit you with a dumb number. Because he wanted to shill his dog shit NFTs. This guy's a moron, that's why. Oh my god.
Last year, France fined Nintendo 35 million euros, roughly about $46 million American. This came out after regulators have found out that Nintendo knew about their Joy-Con drift and chose not to tell their customers, and that by hiding it, they pushed people into buying replacement controllers instead of asking for the free repairs that they were owed. They have
I mean, you could just get the repair. I don't know.
Actively concealed this problem. It's become such a universal problem that so many Nintendo Switch players have dealt with that the advice on every gaming forum for years is just to buy a Pro controller instead. Essentially,
or you could just you could just send them in to be. Again, is it shitty that you have to send them in to be repaired? Yeah, of course it is. But like, what the solution isn't buy a new controller. And also, he mentioned Joy-Con. We were owed these repairs 7,000 years ago. 7,000 years ago.
Actually, Nintendo's in trouble because they created the initial problem, and now they're charging $80 to get the upgraded Pro controller. And as much as we can...
No, you can just, or you can send them back for free. You can send them back for free. It just... That's how I can tell this guy's LARPing as a brokey. Because what this guy is assuming is that, like, the kind of person who would send their Joy-Cons to repair, obviously it means you can't really use your Switch anymore, right? If that makes sense, right? This guy is under the implication that poor people would rather buy a new controller than wait a couple days for their Joy-Cons to come back. This guy's never been poor before. Like, don't LARP as a brokey, okay? Don't get out of here. Just get out. That's my house, okay? I used to be that, okay? Don't LARP as me, all right? I used to be broke. You don't know what it's like to go into the fridge and have to make 2 slices of bread using the end pieces and a glass of milk for dinner, okay? You weren't there, man. You weren't there, bro, okay? You weren't there.
We can talk about the key cards and not owning your games and all of the subscription fees. One of the main reasons these problems keep happening over and over.
What subscription? Hang on. Hey, you're not gonna get. Hang on, you're not gonna get by me.
To get the upgraded Pro controller. And as much as we can talk about the key cards, and not owning your games and
you do own your games, yep.
All of the subscription fees. One of them.
What subscription fees? It's just one. It's just NSO, and it's by far the most affordable of the lot of them, but.
The main reasons these problems keep happening over and over and nothing is fixed is because of their fan base. I'm not just talking about general fans. These are the people who have made Nintendo a part of their...
And again, he did the same thing in his last video where he likens the... Honestly, this is just a normal... Again, this is just a normal looking... This is just a normal guy, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing? This is just... You're showing just some normal looking guy. Like, at least show beat 'em ups, and I'll laugh with you, right? Like, what I'm saying, what is the market difference between this guy and you being a shoe bro? There is none.
Identity. It's become so parasocial.
And again, it was just that one. Again, you have one clip to show the most parasocial Nintendo fan possible, gamers. And who does he show?
Fans. These are the people.
He just shows Joe Schmo wearing a graphic tee, a hat, and has like a bit of a collection behind him. A very decent collection, actually. That's all. Regular looking ass guy who just has a regular like hobby as a collector. The shoe smeller's got this. He was whipping up shit in a kettle. That's how he made this video, chat. He was whipping up shit in a kettle.
People who have made Nintendo.
I need to show you guys that clip. I need to show you guys that clip. Hang on. It's one of my favorite slander clips. Have you guys ever seen it? You guys seen it? You guys know what I'm talking about? I've been addicted to this clip. Hang on, where is it? I think I like the full thing. It's got to be so... Oh, here it is. I found Original Paradigms' editor. And this is how he makes videos, chat. Where is it? Oh, don't silence the video, please.
He was whipping up shit in a kettle, boiling shit.
Actual shit? Like, talk us through, what's some of the maddest shit that you can think of?
Oh, no, come on, give me the problem.
And so obviously, and it was me, and
he was boiling shit
in a kettle. He was whipping up shit in a kettle, boiling shit.
Actual shit? Like,
boiling poo in a kettle. Bro, the smell. Mike's the smell.
He was boiling shit
in a kettle, bro.
This guy thinks I'll go to jail for making
It's such a... Oh, no, not you. It's such a good slander clip. Oh, my God. It's the gesture he uses. Who's boiling shit in a kettle? I've been seeing so much of that clip on my timeline, and it kills me every time I see it. That's this video right here. just
a part of their identity. It's become so parasocial that whenever someone criticizes the
now I'm just thinking about it now. Fucking hell.
the company, they feel like it's a personal attack on them. If you talk about the Joy-Con problems, they'll just tell you to buy a Pro Controller. Or if you say that $80 shouldn't be the standard for a base game, they'll just say you're broke and you can't.
No one has said this. No one. It was. He was whipping up shit in a cow.
Afford it. They refuse to accept that the
He was whipping up shit in a shoebox. Like shit, actual shit, yeah. In a shoebox, he was whipping up shit. You know the smell.
favorite company that they grew up with is just anti-consumer. It's like, imagine walking into your favorite restaurant that you've been eating at every single week for 20 years. You absolutely love this place, and then one day they just randomly decide to cut the portions down into like a quarter of what they normally give you.
This is gonna be great,
Shut up,
Charlie.
I've had enough.
I love drinking lean. I love lean, Charlie. I love lean.
My god. I figured it out.
You have?
He stitched 3 Claude scripts together to cross the 8-minute mark. That's why there's random tangents. He created a monster. Behold. Promptenstein. It's AI. It's AI.
Promptenstein? It's AI! It's AI! Like thunderbolts dropping from the sky. It's AI! It's AI! Oh my god.
And then they start raising the menu prices across the board, and the quality goes down, and they start charging for refills.
Well, technically, if we're being really technical, it'd be Promptenstein's monster. If we're being really technical here.
Logical, normal people would complain and say that they want the restaurant to be at the quality that it used to be at. But then there's someone else who yells at you and says, if you're not happy with it, just go eat somewhere else. This is what's happening whenever Nintendo gets criticized.
No, that's not what happens. Now, again, just to be clear, this is the part where he says, well, that does happen. Every single time I criticize Nintendo, look at my comments, there's fanboys. That happens with any form of media on planet Earth. Every person, every community, everything has diehard fans, and if you fuck with them, you'll get them. Of course you will. You're talking about these low IQ dullards. If anyone in their right mind, this is not a Nintendo exclusive. What does that have to do with Nintendo? If you're looking at me in the eye and saying those people defending $80 Mario Kart, if you're looking in the eye and saying people were defending Joy-Con drift, those AI. You should know about AI. This video was written by it. You should not despise it.
They continue to raise the prices because
raise the price! Yes! Raise the price! Oh, yes! I feel like spamming a treehouse direct with raise the price! Hey, do you guys remember that? Oh, man! I'm getting nostalgic for old discourse. Is this what it's like to be a Nintendo fan? Oh, man! This is great. Guys, I don't want to leave this place, I'll be honest. I've only been here a couple years. I fancy staying. I love all this discourse. It's fun.
Millions of people have proved that they will pay for it time and time again. And before you know it, the $80 games will slowly move up to $90 and then $100. Nintendo has built a culture that takes them away from any sort of consequences. The ones who keep buying their bullshit regardless of the price increases are the ones who make it worse for general consumers and casual fans. But now it's on us as
just show, like, for the most part, just showing normal people, by the way, guys,
consumers, to decide if it's really worth spending $80 on a company that doesn't give a shit about you. Every time you do, you're voting with your wallet, validating companies.
See, these guys are buying games. I'm buying shoes. You know what I mean? I'm whipping up shit in my shoe. Unrelated, but I just S ranked them the last Cuphead boss and I need by tuning in. The Musty magic is well done. You S ranked all the bosses. Well done. Not my name, thanks and bye. Now celebrate by putting a profile picture on. Sorry, are we done yet?
Fucking $50 now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh no, thank you. Oh my god, my bank account loves the original paradigm. Please upload more Nintendo stuff. The super chats have been fire. In terms of the financial backing and in terms of the messaging.
No shoes in frame. I've seen plenty of flip-flops.
Oh boy, have we? What is the bingo? Oh, send me a bingo. That'd actually be a funny way to wrap this up.
Imagine what it would be like to be a big shot. Be a big shot.
Call me the milkman the way Nintendo milks me and my wallet.
Honestly, bruv, if the last 3 months, if the beginning of year 2 of the Switch 2 is anything to go by, bruv, Nintendo's been cooking. Nintendo's been cooking up a storm, I tells you. They've been cooking up one hell of a storm. All right, gamers. Back by popular demand, we've got
Yo, if I see you
go
again
for
on
it,
my
Kenny. Send me
property,
one.
I'm beating your ass. I hate everything and I'm going to go beat my son.
I beat Shy Guys Perplex Express after 4 tries in the Mario Party 8
Oh
solo
hell
campaign
yeah!
by this
Oh,
video
W's in the
fucking
chat.
ending.
Let's go. You beat Mario Party 8? Tell me when you beat Koopa Toad Tycoon Town, whatever it's called. That was always the best board. I know water's wet. I'll be honest with you. But again, it's backed by popular demand. We haven't done this in a bit. Mainly because I've been lazy. I think Kennedy gave me the means to generate my own bingo cards. I just keep forgetting. But gamers, we're going dark. Bravo 6 type dark. That's what we're going. Oh, hell yeah. And we got a bingo card today. We got a bingo card, gamers. So what have we got? An actual controversial opinion. Hot take, says Cold Take. Racism, and it's in quotes like, if I go, man, you Xboxers are just all this, you you Nintendites are all the same. Like, that's all. Buzzword Barry, if we get some buzzwords. Finally, someone said it, like that sort of comment, like, this, so much this, like that archetype. Someone that's just a fucking sad motherfucker. My scribbly therefore, oh, but it's Animal Crossing. Peter pins his own comment. Someone gets horribly ratioed. I'm gonna count like, I would say like at least 8, what's it? It has to be, the original comment has to have it has to be, you know, I'll see what a ratio is. Like, I'm not going to put a number to it. We know a ratio when we see a ratio, do you know? Comments made better arguments in the video. I think that could be possible. Repeat comment or reply if we see someone like 3 times in the replies. Video game industry, when someone makes these grandiose statements, the industry, we need a crash, shit like that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Comment unrelated to the video, so similar to someone mentioning that the S ranked all the comment monsters. Elitism, you know what that is when we see it. Insightful comment. Japanese soldier, like this is someone going, if someone like went, oh, remember how shitty Nintendo were with like how limited the amiibos were at launch? It's like, true, but that's like 17,000 discourses ago, bro. Come on. Wall of text, which I'm defining as 12 lines without a line break. Actual funny comment, has to make me laugh. Let people enjoy things, you know the type of comment. Comment that doesn't understand 2 cakes. Pretty self-explanatory. Wholesome, that one friend that's too woke. I agree with someone, but the way they say it is just like, or we could call this a Homelander gift, basically. You know what I mean, right? Like, I agree with you, but you're just like I'm like, yeah, capitalism is less than stellar. Capitalism is the worst thing ever, and I fucking hate it. And I'm just like, come on, bro, relax yourself. I stopped watching after, self-explanatory, and hypocrisy. So, gamers, allow me to quickly save this. Allow me to quickly save. Thank you, Firefox. Very cool. Image exists. Yes, image does exist. Allow me to open you in MS Paint. Does Windows 11 even have MS Paint? It does. Ooh, Windows 11 version is dark mode now. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Oh, pinned comment. Oh, Creator pins his own comment. Of course, it was a sponsored video, so that makes perfect sense. We can already... Boom. We already got 1x. Perfect. Let's have a look at the replies. You talked about scammers and scalpers and then investors, and you partner with this trash. Might as well partner with PSA or whatnot. Word. Ooh. Talk about hypocritical. I mean, technically, we could count this as hypocrisy, right? I think I'm going to do it, gamers. Because again, he talks about how shitty he is, and he's like an NFT. Hey, you know what? Fair. We got a ratio. Oh, we already got a ratio. I'd count that as a ratio. 2x? 16 likes or 2x? That's a ratio. We're getting so many hits already, chat. But hang on. This has happened before, gamers. This has happened before. We've gotten a lot of hits early doors, and we haven't won. So let's find out. Can you do one where that's not talking about the same shit over and These comments are killing him. Oh my god. Word. This man is performative and a content farmer. Sorry for posting twice. Hey, post one more comic, dude, and we get a repeat commenter. Hey! Asking you shall receive. Repeat commenter / replier. There we are. Perfect. Perfect timing. 3 minutes of Son ad. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's a sellout and a fake. True. Yeah, they were killing him. They were killing him there. Oh my god. So we got a couple of good spots already, chat. Couple of good spots, obviously. So we got a couple of directions we can go in. Japanese soldier, 2 cakes. Finally, someone said it. We could go vertical. We can go a couple of directions. Let's continue. Let's go. The try comment area, literally. Drops a video on bad comedy practices and an ad for online car shop. That's surely anti-consumer. The comments are not on of this one, gamers. This drop in the day Sony announced to end disc production. Such crazy timing, literally. I think what's wild is that most people don't care PS5 or Xbox game but have been $70 to $120 for years. A Nintendo Pro game or two for $80 and it's the worst. I know people actually go to Best Buy and say that's 1,000 PS5s. That $1,000 PS5 is worth it over $500 Switch 2 while ignoring the literal arguments become invalid the moment they view it as a more acceptable than the other. Okay, how is like some guy with no profile picture like spitting? How is he spitting? Okay. That is something I agree with. I suppose we're being lied to when people say Nintendo started this channel pricing the game at $80. Maybe there's more behind it than the surface. Okay. For me personally, I don't care that since I own a digital PS5, this whole game ownership thing is really confusing. This one side claims when you bought a game, you owned it, and the other side says ownership isn't a real thing. It's always about control. While there being no game disc, there will essentially be no second-hand market for the games. This and two implementing stuff like such as variable pricing, showing they can or will take down the ability for you to use your digital media when it's convenient for you, and it's all just bad news. I get where you're coming from, but the bigger picture of the industry is pretty damning. I think we can count video game industry, right? We're talking about the industry. We're getting a lot of hits today, chat gamers. We're getting a lot of hits today. Oh my gosh, crazy. That's an understandable explanation. Thank you for clarifying. That's, you know, wholesome interaction. I like that. He's getting killed. He's getting killed. I think we can say comments make a better argument than the video. I think if we get one more good comment, I think I'll take that one off. Don't need to be like hold my beer. Oh, but you know, I think we can do wholesome comment. I like that was a wholesome interaction actually. I'm gonna X that off actually. That was a really wholesome interaction. He's like, yeah, I have a digital PS5. I don't really care that much. And he got explained. I was like, okay, you know, thanks. I refuse to believe you didn't understand the irony of the sponsor because holy tone deafness. I was about to say clown behavior. I had to fast forward and laugh. Good lord. I can't lie. I'm finding it a little ironic that one of his points were physical games not by having the game on them anymore and the drive towards digitalization alongside the monetization of a kid's hobby by adults, followed by a sponsor advert for essentially a digitized market of Pokemon cards. Trust me, the irony is not lost on anyone, believe me. Not anymore. Dude is the ultimate scalper scanner 69 and makes the video trashing the exact same thing he does. Dude is the ultimate scalper scanner 69. But I'll be honest, guys, if I got called a scalper scanner 69, it'd be over for me. It'd be over for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm done. Being sponsored by yeah, literally crazy. He's like Caleb Hammer, just rage bait videos. He even looks like it. Oh yeah, the bingo is on, gamers. The bingo is on. The bingo is on. I still have mine on the 3DS. True. Nintendo at least still has physical games. At least they make games. At least I'm still breathing in oxygen. Some of these comments, bro. If I can get rid of it. I had paid $110 for DBZ Sparking Zero Ultimate Edition before the game came out, but I got hacked and found out Sparking Zero was gone. Steam account means nothing to hackers. I've got nothing. Nothing matters anymore. Sure. I don't think that counts for anything, but sure, okay. I'm sorry that happened to you. F's in the chat, gamers. They're doing things to prevent reselling so they have more customers. Scummy as fuck. True. The problem is people being stupid addicted enough to feed that company. Games today have no self-restraint. Games have no self-restraint. Honestly, I agree. Because do you know what happened? Chat, do you know the worst part? Do you know what happened to me earlier today? It's bad games. It's actually so bad. Do you know what happened to me earlier today? It was like I was just chilling in my bed. I was playing Call of Duty, right? I was playing Call of Duty, and then literally, you don't want to play with me anymore? Sorry, it's Splatoon. It was just for one stream. Oh, good. You're gonna use me and toss me aside. No, listen. It's not like that. Okay. It was a fun stream, but you gotta let it go. Okay, we're done. We're done here. We're not doing anything again. Hey! You keep your hands off me. Okay. That's not. It was for one stream. But I miss you. Hell, you don't know. Keep putting their hands on me. It's unbelievable. Crazy. I haven't bought new consoles since 2020 since the PS5. Unbelievable. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is amazing. What the fuck? You know what? I agree. I agree. You should do a video on GameStop charging $4.99 for UPCs. What's a UPC, guys? You know what that is? I have no idea. If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. I kind of want to like click that one friend that's too woke, but technically it doesn't count, right? Have we got buzzwords? There it's perfect. We have one buzzword Barry comment. I just hate seeing this phrase. It's so boring, man. It's true, but I'm just like, shut up, man. Just like say it in a smarter way, man. At least go like, yeah, or like something funny like that. I'm just like, boring. I loved Animal Crossing. I have 300 hours on that game. I'm glad you loved it. 1,000 love candy. I bet this guy can't make a hate video against Sony. True and real? Nah, bro, they're holding the last name in physical. Don't at me with this nonsense. Bro, honestly. It's sad that it's come to this, eh? Really sad it's come to this. Don't cook again. Imagine being a kid and wanted to buy games nowadays. Sad, man. The kids don't buy games these days. They're just on Roblox. Facts. This. So much this. Yes. Finally, I think that counts as a finally someone said this. Oh my god, games, we're getting there. We're getting there. Come on, surely we get a bingo. I never stopped to realize just how much of a gamer, because Blockbuster video games and friends and has been willing to risk sharing their games with my broke ass, knowing full well if I damaged that the game was done. Never thought I'd say back in my day ass shit, but I feel sorry for the next generation. Yeah, Arg sailed this. See, that's fair, isn't it? Arg, me matey. You know what Blackbeard says? It's surprisingly easy to mod your 3DS, sir. That's how it is. Yeah, this guy is everywhere. This comic dude guy, he's everywhere. This guy is like up in the joint, isn't he? But the non-physical nature of games is absolute bullshit, and I hate the direction so much. As far as pricing, I am not agreeing with Nintendo's pricing. I also don't want to pay that much for games. So I don't buy many new games nowadays. We also have knowledge of the fact that inflation exists, but at least then you own the games you bought. Cannot overstate my distaste for digital only enough. Yeah, you know what, fair? You know, I think there's been enough comments where I think I'm comfortable checking off insightful comment or reply. I think there's just overall there's been a lot of good comments here, so I'm interested. I'll click that. You know what, fair? And this is why I don't give my money to Nintendo that much. Running out of time, so you couldn't spell the word to. This is the worst gaming generation. Yeah, I think that counts as a no joy, no whimsy. This is such a bad generation. Shut up, man. One of those things, the worst year of gaming. Shut up, man. And the best games are indie games. Shut up, man. Do I recognize this guy? I feel like I recognize this guy. I don't know. Relax, brother. Worst generation. Man. Losers, man. They're whipping up shit over there, chat. They're whipping up shit. Honestly, the gaming industry. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is, man. This boring I'm checking off Japanese soldier. I want to be honest, guys. I don't know if this technically counts. I'm counting it as Japanese soldier. I'm counting it. I've seen this comment for years. I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with this comment anymore. You're literally Japanese soldiers still fighting in the trenches. I can't deal with this, man. You're so boring. So we need another crowd. Again, just a quick brief update, gamers. We've got a lot of spots. We got a lot of spots, but no easy bingos so far. It's looking a bit. We got a couple of spots, but no like easy wins so far. They're just miserable. Yeah, that's all it is. They're just miserable. Okay, someone enlighten me on that guy from the start. Why was he just throwing his switch like that? Is he being a troll? Yes, this is plain rock. We know about that. I have a modded light and it's enough for me. Do you know? Good on you. Good on you. Why people hate Sony next up? Has to be. He has to make it. The thing is, at some point, I don't know when, but eventually the casual Nintendo fans are gonna be priced out. They certainly are. Sad, isn't it? You could tell this dude is a Sony pony. Mean, okay, you can't call people Sony ponies anymore. Literally starts at Nintendo's most anti-consumer of all time, while Sony just announced they're killing digital storefronts. Great timing. Did you catch AI slop courtyard? Yeah, he's getting roasted. There's literally no one saying good video here. There's literally no one, gamers. Can we believe this? Or racist Sony pony? You know, I guess that counts. Yeah, you're right. That counts as racism. What, them Sony ponies? That's a racial statement these days, after all, I'd say. You know, fair. Again, we've got a couple of lines here, but no bingos to be had, unfortunately, at the moment. Nintendo, if we can get enough people to do something, the prices might get better. You think so? This is not Nintendo. This was happening way before the Switch 2. Oh, he doesn't know, gamers. He doesn't know. Yeah, first time. I'll give you a welcome tour, buddy. I'll give you a welcome tour. I get who are Nintendo adults. So many grew up on their stuff and nostalgia is strong. Some people take it to extremely cringe levels, and it's kind of peak abusive relationship behavior. This phrase when it comes to video games will never not make me roll my eyes, guys. I'll never not roll my eyes, man. Too woke? You know, yeah, actually true. You know, that is that one friend that's too woke. Because yeah, are Nintendo like banking off nostalgia a bit much? Are they being like a bit more like, yeah, of course. When you liken it to an abusive relationship, is I'm not, yeah, you're too woke, buddy. Yeah, you know, that one friend that's a little too woke. Yeah, literally. Too much. So if we're gonna go on a straight line, gamers, we just need a wall of text, which I said is 12 lines without a line break. That's what counts as a wall of text, okay? Abusive relationship, Jesus Christ. Good fucking lord, I can't deal with these people. It's too much. Is there anyone that mentions a hot take? I actually think secondhand game stores will do even better now. You think so? Proxy everything, gamers. Proxy everything. Proxy everything. Piracy is the way. You know what? Yeah, true. I agree. Yeah, I don't know if plans to don't plan to neither. Bad. Buy a Switch 2. Sony, hold my beer, guys. Hell yeah. Supposedly, not supposedly. Yeah, some people say supposedly as well.
Thank you for the
hold my beer, guys.
Flew too close to the solly with that sponsor.
Too close to the soul. Yeah, you're killing it, It's Slappy, alright? Stand down, soldier, okay? Stand down. People should hate Sony a lot more than Nintendo when Sony's confirmed it. Yeah, I think all the comments are literally just going to be mentioning Sony, which is fair enough, honestly. PlayStation's far worse. Looking back at PlayNot's content, he really was a bit of a loser. True, isn't it? Demeech, talk to your boy! If you think Nintendo was the first to do what Rockstar did, then you've not been at gaming the last decade. Doesn't matter. The point is Nintendo Rockstar does it, they get past for it. Yeah, if EA did it, people did rampaging. It's easy to point at EA and Activision as evil. Yeah. I like the cut of your jib, you know what I mean? I stopped watching after. Oh, did we see one of those? Where is it? Did I pass by one of those? Oh! Him milking the videos on Pokemon scalpers then promotes NFTs. Stopped watching the video after I saw that. We got stopped watching after. Oh, gamers, we got two bingo opportunities. We just need a wall of text or a customer that doesn't understand like the two cakes. You know what I mean? And by that, just to clarify, it's like when someone goes, "Oh, but you could be angry at two things at once." Sometimes like it's some Goomba fallacy, that sort of thing. You know, the rare good stopped watching after. Oh, it happens often. AI data center causing RAM to skyrocket. The RAM companies are purposely causing it to skyrocket as well. AI caused the shortage. That's why the price is skyrocketing. That's what they are. Bro, oh, first positive comment. Oh my gosh. I guess facts are things that confirm your bias. Yeah, that's true. I think we could check off comments made better arguments in the video. I think it's fair we cut that one off, right, chat? Was a Sparking Zero an unrelated comment? I guess they were talking about how, like, they don't own their digital games. The video was talking about digital games. I guess it kind of works. I'm not... It has to be something, like, completely unrelated. You know what I mean? That's what it has to be. I feel like you've made this video before. Yeah, you have. This dude is a pure contradiction. They're all contradictory. Nintendo's anti-consumer stuff. We criticize them. When they actually... The last line of defense for physical media... Making this clear. Does not... Kind of squitch that bit together. And swunch that a bit together. I was loving where the video was going and how it was tying to DSCG, and then a courtyard plug came, or the waving by. What guy? I don't understand the hate for Nintendo, like they're the only ones doing it. Anyway, funny enough, Sony today announced they'd be stopping physical. Even if they remove physical, we'll still buy them. I'm not buying them. Are you guys buying a PS6? Are you guys buying it? I'm not. I'm here for the cat. Joking. Joking, yeah? Who's joking? Well, before I found a new channel, maybe a commentary that is incredibly morally bankrupt, then the ad segue hits. That is amazingly ironic, though. Holy shit. Imagine finding a video that was like, yeah, fuck Nintendo. Yeah. And then, like, it turns out it's just AI slop, you know? Imagine. Bukin is not a real world. Open the physical pack. Hey, what about Sony? Your ad is bullshit. How can people afford this stuff? Legendary refreshable. I was gonna cover this in my next video and you beat me to it. Have we got... We don't have Glock here, do we? We don't have Glock, unfortunately. We don't have that as a spot. Yeah, I knew the same person who was complaining about Pokemon and I was talking about Pokemon Home despite having the correct image on screen, despite this, describing the exact opposite. Oh my god. They're just killing him, man. Oh, this guy said it! Yes! Oh my... This guy said it. You know, I love this guy. My favorite guy ever. Yes! Yes! Somebody's annoyed by this as much as I am! Yes! That sucks! When does Ocarina 8 times it, literally? Come on, can we get something under... We just need like a wall of text. Come on, help me out here. I want to get a big... Hang on. Hang on, chat, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, gamers, 9. Not quite enough. Not quite enough, gamers, not quite enough. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Snoy physiognomy? What does that mean? Oh my god. Oh my god, gamers. Gamers. I would classify that as an unrelated comment. Which means, gamers, we won! There's our bingo! We've got bingo! We won! Oh my god! It's actually rare that we win! Bingo's so hard to win on the comments! But we won! Let's go! We fucking won! We won the league! We won the league, man! Come on! B-I-N-G-O! And Bingo was his name, oh! Oh, hell yeah! We saw a bingo live. It's rare, isn't it? I think we've lost more games of bingo than we won, so I'm actually quite chuffed that we won that, to be honest. And we got a lot of spots even without that. We got a lot of spots on this one. Miku's coming. We're taking Miku home, baby. It's Miku's coming home. Final thoughts. Still a moron. And we'll leave it there, gamers. And we'll leave it there. Thanks for the bingo win, though. Appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. I'm chuffed, gamers. I'm chuffed about that. I'm chuffed about that, gamers. That was good. We won a bingo. Let's have a look at the shitpost, shall we? Let's have a look, Thank you for the 6-7. Appreciate that. Guys, come on. Can't be doing that. Remember in one video and sent his shoe collection to the garbage stuff. How many fingers on here? This is the 8th time that we released OOT. Oh my god. Have a shoe power-up does not have a shoe power-up. We know which one's the original Paradigms loves, huh? Paradigms doing research for the video. Oh my god. They've got the little gremlins on TikTok now. Oh, hell no. Oh, the animals are cooked, gamers. The animals are cooked.
Musty, can we go back to being a normal stream?
Are we not being normal right now? We're being so normal. Unoriginal Odimes running to film his new location after asking ChatGPT how to get... Stop making fun of him. Caption too long, Cartman. You were spamming me saying, Musty shitpost, Musty shitpost. Your captions are too long. Your captions are too long. We see? We need some small captions. Does that look like Obama? Is this supposed to look like Obama? I never noticed that, actually. I'm not turning my cloud off. I'm not turning my cloud off. I am Paradigms. Turn that AI off. No! Turn that AI off, I say. No! Oh, let him go. We'll never catch him. Not with this work rate. I'm not taking my cloud. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Dexit building trees. Dexit building trees. Oh, man. Oh, man. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. Selling scams, paying lap, bougie ass recording location. Ooh! Someone said he looks like, what, Caleb Hammer? It's giving T-Mon. It's giving T-Mon CSGO Lotto vibes, isn't it? Ooh! Yikes, buddy, yikes! The cinematic parallels, isn't it? We just like can't stand not earning anything. It's me and Courtyard. Gamers, I will never promote AI slop on my channel. I will never promote AI slop. Thank you, gamers. Thank you. Slander rolls downhill. Get off. It does. It does. Courtyard sponsorship. Oh, you don't want to own anything at all? After talking to anyone but Nintendo in this Nintendo video. How do you fumble that bad? True. Short. We need the captions even shorter next time, Carmen. We need them even shorter, okay? Your next meme has to be like 3 words. You got a 3-word limit, okay? Nintendo's reaction to Scam02 after blaming them for ruin that goes again. What did they do? What did they do? They did nothing wrong, literally. Oh my god. ChatGPT sitting in Claudio digital shoe tabs after writing an entire script again. 3 words, okay? You're limited to 3 words. This image is funny, though. Choosing ChatGPT on my passion. Exactly. See, nice and short. You see that? Nice and short. Original Paradigms. Oh, I have to tell my video essay company does something terrible in the gaming space. Real? Too long. Make it short next time. Nintendo 2025. They turn. Yeah, see? This is more like it. This is more. Yeah. Did he promote? He promoted like some NFT bullshit, some NFT crypto bullshit. And was, oh, Pokemon cards are so cooked now. Hey, have some digital NFT Pokemon cards. How people describe Mario Kart World manipulating and wholesome innocent rock stars to make cheats. 3 words! Yo, 3 words! I said 3 words!
Royal Guard.
Invest in Musty Coin. True! True gamers on Twitch. Shoe Gremlin. Listen. Leave the stills alone, okay? If we get the still wars, then my listen, people can, it's gonna be crazy, okay? Until you look through Paradigm's goggles. Ooh, see? See there? We go. That's better. That's better. You see? Nice and short. Nice and lean. These mushy peas can't stand this country. 1 CX later. It's true. It's true, okay? I love this country except when I hate this country. Am I not the biggest patriot in this community? Am I not the biggest patriot in this entire fucking country? You will not find a bigger English patriot than me, I'm telling you. Because fuck, when it starts raining, I fucking hate this country. When it's too sunny, I fucking hate this country. When the footy's on, I fucking love this country, alright? My paradise, find by your ocariness. Find my ocarinas. The glass. I gotta wear them more often, chap. I gotta wear them more often. Oh my god! Oh my god! I need this as like an impact frame. You know what I mean? I need to press a button on my soundboard and then like Glasses Musty comes on for a second. I didn't realize it looked that cool because I could barely see it on my OBS overlay. Shit. Can you believe they sold you Super Mario's this many times? No. Can you believe it? Oh no. No, they can't do that. You went to Slenderman's. Oh, I've got a spare HD 60S capture. Yes, that's the 7th Ocarina time. Yes. It's like such a gremlin. Holy shit. Businessman Musty. Yes, find my pages. Let's go in the shitpost folder. New shitpost confirmed. Oh. Now, see, this is more ethical. This is more ethical. See, if you're gonna take a random still, you gotta like put it green and put it in a shoe. There we go. This is ethical. Sucky's own dick. You call him Sucky's dick. That's fair. That's fair. He was whipping up happiness. He was whipping up happiness in the Musty shitpost. Like happiness, like actual happiness. He was whipping up amazing memes. Amazing memes. Oh my god. Fuck it, yeah, Gem. He was whipping up pure joy. Like actual happiness.
Whipping up shit in a kettle. Wailing
Yo,
shit.
if I see you again on my property, I'm beating your ass.
Poo.
I hate everything and I'm going to go beat myself.
They say he collects shoes because his grandma is the one from the story that lives in a shoe.
Oh, what? Okay, that'd be amazing lore, though. That would be amazing lore, though, if that's true. Thank you for the 5. An IQ too high. True. An IQ too high.
It's AI. It's AI. It's obviously. Do you not know how to spot AI?
Yeah, it was AI all along, wasn't it? Brock after Elon Musk finds Shitina Kettle reseller. Like actual shit. Come on now. Oh my. Okay, hang on, where is it? I actually have the music gamers. Behold! My latest invention, the Sloppinator. It will only rush people's work and publish it as my own. It'll get rid of people and the internet opposites of Nintendo and gaming forever! Perfect. Robotnik. Fighting his inner consciousness.
Make me a sandwich. You gonna be sick tomorrow, bitch. You're ugly as fuck, Dashi. I love you, Dashi, and I'm sorry. It's been a week and I'm so sick. I saw what you were doing in bed last night.
Oh, Dashi. He's always whipping up happiness, honestly. I have nothing that matters any poor guy, honestly. Poor guy. That poor guy, oh, was he lost DBC Super? That poor guy, honestly. Poor guy. Okay, what's happened? What? Okay, hang on. Why did the entire Musquire Empire decide to lock in on a random fucking Tuesday? Oh my god! Why don't we all just like, you know what? You know what? Fuck this guy! Oh man, okay, man. What is happening right now? The 8 Ocarina, you were supposed to obey me! Oh man. I feel people have to type in another true, honestly. I just don't understand it. Was that the crash of 8th? Shut up. Nintendo hate his vision of a Nintendo fan. Real. What was it? Type of connections this shoe guy was making to the Dunk on Nintendo. This is unnecessary and intentionally signaling trans. What? Once you notice the bisexual lighting used, you cannot unsee this intentional. I will not be gaslit.
Thank you for the morning.
Is he okay?
I can't consume these shitposts for free.
Thank you, CPC Antimon. Is this a real tweet? I've seen this guy's name before. Is he one of those like right-wing like culture war slop losers? I'm gonna have to. You know, after all, I am level 5 woke after all, chat, right? I am level 5 woke now. Post skitty bitty chicanery. We might have to, gamers. We might have to dunk on a charge. We might have to. We might have to. Can we get a VAR check? We might have to get. Hang on, let me. I fancy doing a VAR check. Hang on. Does this tweet have a date on it? It doesn't have a date on it, unfortunately. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's real. Oh. Oh, okay. Not only is it real gamers, I found the sequel. I found the sequel, gamers. So the original got community noted. Readers added context. The circle purpled area is the planet Threshold, the largest planet in the system Alpha Halo resides in. New cover Alpha Halo campaign evolved features this. That's the community note on the original. To which Smash JT says in reply, the point being made here is being my point being made here is being ignored in the community note. At Elon Musk, this is not what community notes are for. Wokies mad that people noticed how the game industry was co-opted and then seriously pushing their agenda everywhere they can. This is bisexual lighting. Compare the two. Oh, this. Hang on. What the fuck? What am I? Where is it? I just dragged it on the screen. Here it is. What's he saying? An IQ so low? Oh my god. Yeah, alright. That's enough of that. The fuck's shit about that? That's your brain on culture war slob, I'm telling you. Whether it's right or left. Right is like uniquely ridiculous. Because at least when like generally when I see like left-wing culture war slob, it's like at least your heart's in the right place, you know? When I see right-wing culture war slob, it's literally this. It's woke. How I bring trans people into this, you know? I'm just like, what is happening right now? I'm just like my algorithm. My algorithm's just all funny. Purple? Honestly. True! Jesus struggling to remember exactly what he told his followers to... Listen. Too woke. Whoa. We're getting too woke here, guys. Whoa. Where's my... Yeah. Here's my gremlin. My gremlins are back. Yeah. Original Paradigm's topic juggling feels like this. Oh, this fucking video. I love that GIF. It's one of my favorite GIFs. Musty's genuine
He was
reaction.
whipping up amazing foods, like making happiness. Actual happiness? Actual happiness and joy. Bro, the smell, it was so divine. He was making happiness? Yes, in a kettle.
I can't pronounce it correctly.
Oh man, it's my new favorite meme, guys. I'm being so honest. For at least like the last week, I've just been seeing this in my fucking. AO Krooners, one for each of his weekly salary of 4. Hell yeah, thanks, Snappy. Like actual happiness. I can't wait for slides to collapse here, literally. He's whipping up Gem in a kettle. He's whipping up Gem in a kettle. Like actual gems, like actual diamonds. He was whipping up gems. Oh, you know, add this to the. Where's the shit posts? And the shit posts now. Me begging Ogre Time not to be sold for the 9th time. I gotta be careful. I don't want this getting copyright dinged, okay? I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. This is what he did with his shoe. Oh, that's shoes grow on trees. Oh, hell yeah. He's so fucked. He's not surviving. He's not surviving the night. He's not surviving the night, gamers. Oh, hell yeah. We got to Musty images now. Sick. Alright, gamers. You're whipping up gems. You're whipping up gems, gamers. You're whipping up gems. Right, we'll leave that there, huh? We will leave that there. Oh. It made us feel pure happiness. I was thinking, I'm gonna say, I wasn't expecting that to take 2.5 hours though, man. I don't know if we're gonna get time for another one. I'll be honest, I got to end early today, chat. I got to end early, man. I was hoping we could get through that in like an hour and a half, and then we move on to other stuff, you know? We move on to like, you know what I mean? You guys killed me, man. You guys killed me. It was too good. Your memes are too good. It's like, I can't stay up till 2 in the morning, okay? I can't stay up till 2 in the morning. All right, chat. How about this? How about this? How about this, chat? One more. I can't. It's too late. I can't. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I gotta go. Tomorrow, though? Tomorrow, chat. I'll do I wasn't planning to do a second react stream. I'll do one tomorrow, okay? I'll do one tomorrow. Okay, how about that? Okay, what if we did the Wordle, though? Oh my god. Hang on. Okay, if I get today's Wordle, I'm closing chat. If I get today's Wordle, we'll do another reaction. And I'm not gonna like deliberately try and like fuck it up, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put O and N here. I want to do, hang on. No, N's in the same spot, hang on. I'm trying to see if I can get as many letters in different spots. Pony's a word? Not a word. I'm trying to like get the O, the N, and the N and an A in a different position. Let's start. So we're like N-A. Nanny. Okay, so we got N there at least. We've confirmed that. Okay, A is not there, A is not there. So it's blank. Which is not it, it's not that. Who's right with O at the beginning? O blank, N, A blank, I'm thinking? Does that fit anything? I don't think so, to be honest. Does it start with O? Oh, we're trying to... What am I thinking here? I don't want to mess this up. I'm trying to think of a word that has like A in the middle or A at the end or something. Hang on. O and A, O and A. Okay, does that count? Does adios count? It does count. Okay, so the O's not there, and we got an S. I should have probably used the A though, in all fairness. Okay, so it starts with, I'm thinking it starts with S. Then there's a blank. O is not there. Hang on. S-O maybe? I'm thinking S-O-N. Onion rings? Sun. It has to be sun, right? It just has to be. Sonar? You can't stop the Musty, baby! Hey! That's what I'm talking about. I'll do one more. We'll do one more. But it's not going to be a chicanery one, okay? We had a chicanery for the evening, okay? We're actually gonna use our brain, okay? We're gonna use our brain today, chat. Is that a deal? We're gonna use our brain today, all right? I'm filling out my drink. Now it's a normal reaction, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's do. I've got a couple of videos on the docket. I think this won't be interesting. Okay, now, gamers, fair warning. This one has Deltarune up to Chapter 4 spoilers, okay? So if you're like Deltarune Andy and you haven't seen Chapter 4, time to go, okay? That's your stream. Your race is run, gamers. Your race is run. If you've not seen the end of Amazing Digital Circus, your race is run, okay? Because we're watching this, all right? If this is where we leave, get out of here, nerds. How media immaturity is killing art. Are you killing art, chat? Are you killing art? I personally would never kill art. I think art's a nice guy. I'll be honest. It was very nice. It was very, very nice, and I like art. So let's just get a. Let's get a barometer. What the hell do you mean media maturity? I've heard media literacy. I've never heard of media maturity though. So let's have a look. Also, yeah. Here's your content warning as well, chat. All right. Who's on? Who killed it? Go on.
Sure, if you've been online for the past.
Okay. Alright, guys, reaction cancelled. I got DSP. Nah. I'm done. Guys, new reaction. We're watching something new, okay? I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing it. New reaction, gamers. What Sonic needs to learn from Mario. So, guys, as we know, we watched a video a while back now, where some guy tried to redesign Sonic, and it was like, yeah, it wasn't really that good. I mean, it wasn't really that good. So what is this? What does this guy want? Huh? What does this guy want? Let's have a look.
The Hedgehog, my two favorite friends. Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, my two favorite franchises of all time. I've adored both.
Ooh, favorite franchises. Ever played Metroid, pal? Ever played Metroid? What the hell, man?
Almost my entire life. Whenever I'm bored, feeling down, or just want to have fun, I boot up a game from either series.
Spoilers? Yeah, guys. Spoilers for Mario and Sonic, I guess. Spoilers, guys.
And always have a blast. However, it's undeniable that there's a huge gap in reception between the two.
What's going on, Sonic Chuds? What's going on? You guys think, oh, Sonic's back. We got oh, but we got the films, though. We got the films. It's the films. That's how you guys sound.
Sonic just doesn't see the growth or praise that Mario does. Why is that? Personally...
Or because the people online suck, that's why. Well, if you ask me, it's I don't know, to be honest. I think it's just the nature of Sonic as a genre, like as a game, should I say? Obviously, the genre is platformer, but Sonic is a bit of a harder sell because momentum platformers rely on you playing the same level over and over and over again to get better at, and that's where the satisfaction comes from. And I think that's a harder sell than, hey, it's me, a Mario, you know? That's what it is. I don't think it has to do much with his reputation. Maybe nowadays, maybe a little bit with how notorious the fans are. But I'd say in terms of the gameplay, like, even if we go back to the 90s before Sonic had its terrible fan base, that's always where it was, really.
I think there are tons of reasons for this that go far beyond Mario simply being more popular, or the dip in quality Sonic experienced in the 2000s.
That and most of the games suck. Listen, Sonic and the Secret Rings was fire, alright? If you played that when you were 5.
Now, this isn't yet another video ragging on 3D Sonic games, but there are key aspects of Mario's titles that I often find lacking or outright missing in Sonic's 3D outings. So, with the next 3D Sonic game on the horizon, I wanted to give my thoughts on what I think Sonic should learn from Mario.
Sure.
These are things that I think would strengthen the core of Sonic's gameplay, not replace or take away from it. To start, let's talk about extrinsic and intrinsic feedback loops.
Ooh.
Extrinsic motivation comes from things like collectibles that allow for progression or give new abilities. Currency for
an intrinsic value is obviously the satisfaction you get when you beat the thing, you know?
Items, or score systems for leaderboards and rankings. This is what most modern Sonic games lean towards. In every level, the player is given a score to beat and/or time to clear, and is ranked with a letter grade from E to A, then S. The intent being to entice replays of stages and reward players for discovering all interactables and shortcuts therein.
I'd say the only game where like I've consciously wanted to go for the S rank in every game was Shadow Generations, and that's because like it was a combination of the music at the end gets longer the higher rank you get, and also Shadow stares at you very meanly if you get a D rank. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Like he stares like you feel like a bitch if you get a D rank. That's probably it's so mean. I don't know if hang on, like Shadow Gens. Let me show you. I gotta show you guys. You have to see it to believe it. Here we go. Oh, here it is. He's like so mean when you get a D rank, like unbelievably so. Hang on, let me see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. When you get a D rank, gamers, look at this. Just look. He looks you. Oh, look at that. The absolute disgust. The way he just looks you up and down, like. Absolute disgust on this man's face. Doesn't even look at you, bro. I saw that once, and I'm just like, nah. I have to get A's. I have to get S's. I'm sorry.
Low rank says to the player,
that's all it took for me. You could have all your scores. You could have all your sugar. All it took was Shadow like eyeing me up and down and like facing away, and I'm like, okay. I'll collect your S rank, Shadow, and I did.
There's stuff you missed in mechanics you should brush up on, while high ranks are made to feel as good as possible, encouraging the player to keep doing better. However, it has the side effect of being very discouraging to many. Few things feel worse than not being prepared for some obstacles in a level just to get hit with a terrible rank at the end of it all. Then, there's intrinsic motivation. This is about the player learning as they go. Gaining skill.
Sorry, just to go back on his previous point with like the
some
E rank
obstacles
thing.
In a level just to get hit with a terrible rank at the end of it all.
And it's like, how do you balance this? Do you make like a quote unquote? Do you like make the ranking system more generous on a first time playthrough so someone feels like they've gotten a better rank? Or like, but then if someone gets a high enough rank, will that motivate them to even replay in the first place? Because like I know, for example, if I played a level and like I get an E rank, I'm just like, oh, that was bullshit. I don't even want to play that anymore. But if I get too high a rank, I'm like, well, I'm already good at that already. Why would I go back and play it? Like, there's this weird little angle that you have to do that like really hooks. I don't know if any game like really has perfected like that level of like, I mean, you did all right, but like, try again. Like it takes a really special game to really hook everyone with like, come on, try again. Come on, I know you can. You know? And is it even possible for Sonic to pull this sort of thing off? I don't know.
Nobody wants to disappoint Shadow of all people.
That is true. That is very, very, very true. Like, I think Neon White is a good example of a game that, like, I felt motivated. I felt very, very. I think it was kind of baked into the game. I think in Neon White you need gold ranks to progress. So then if I'm getting a gold rank, I might as well get the platinum rank. If I'm going to get the platinum rank, I might as well get the secret Chungus rank after that as well, you know? So the game already kind of motivated me to care about the ranks. So of course I cared about the ranks further than the one I needed, you know? That's kind of how it works. I think Shadow Gens did a good job with this ranking system where it starts off easy but gets decently challenging by the end. And they have a hard mode for those who want to go the extra mile. I think they did do a really good job, honestly. These Tower gives you comfortable A's in the first few wars, but it makes it harder and harder, encouraging S and P ranks. Honestly, I think there's a right way. I don't think it's impossible for Sonic to do it, now that I think about it. But it does take a very... You really do have to refine your game. There's so many... You really have to be really, really good at it.
Then, there's intrinsic motivation. This is about the player learning as they go.
I think it's hard because Sonic games don't really prepare casuals for ANSs. They don't teach you key mechanics yet demand so much from the jump. I think that's probably what made Shadow Gen so cool, right? Like, you got a new Chaos power, like in every, or new Doom power as it was called, right? And like, it felt like the next world was kind of geared around that. So you kind of like felt like a progression. Like you felt that progression as you played the game. It's another skill for you to learn. I think that's what made, the Sonic Frontiers level, I forgot what it's called, I'm so sorry, in Shadow Gen so satisfying to me, because like that's when you get the Doom squid mode thing. And like at first I was like, man, this fucking sucks. But once I mastered it, I'm just like, yeah! Chaos Island, thank you. That was probably the most fun to S rank, because once I got a hang of that squid mode, I felt like a kid. I felt like, you know what I mean? I felt like a quick kid in the squid. It was amazing.
Gaining skill through exploring the mechanics, learning how to perform hidden techniques, or learning how to use the physics of a game to the player's advantage are a few examples.
Oh, I know that shortcut.
Mario games make great use of this, especially in the 3D sandbox entries. At worst, Mario starts out with almost every tool available to him, and from there, the player simply needs to learn how to use them. You're still given an extrinsic goal via collectibles that allow you to progress or buy things, but how you get there is mostly up to you. There's usually tons of small rewards and shortcuts along the way to encourage riskier, faster play. Or you could take it easy and follow the beaten path towards it. Both methods are equally valued here, with few external factors trying to force you to play one way or the other. While this can make Mario games feel too easy for some, it has the benefit of making the game truly enjoyable for most types of players. Newbies don't get frustrated because there are easier methods to doing things, and veterans can chart their own path with crazy movement tricks that skip the slower sections. This keeps Mario's skill floor low while simultaneously raising the ceiling. This is why so many folks revisit these games, and is why titles like Mario 64 and Odyssey are among the most active speedrun communities. Most 3D Sonic games also feature upgrade items that grant access to new or enhanced moves, which are often required to access levels on the critical path. These range from moves like the Lightspeed Dash to fly through trails of rings, or even more widely applicable stuff like wall jumps and air dashes. This stops the control scheme from being overwhelming initially, but it also means they can't design the entire game around these abilities. The only way to make up for it is to have strong level design and malleable physics to keep things interesting. With all that said, I think the way they could remedy some of these issues is by shifting how rankings work and diversifying Sonic's moveset. SA2 was onto something by introducing the trick system, which encourages interacting with objects. Expanded to work something like Penny's Big Breakaway. Chaining moves and interacting with objects to boost the score multiplier would pair
Sonic with a combo meter would be really fun.
Perfectly with Sonic's level design. Introducing something like the Advance or Rush games as aerial tricks for extra movement options would work really well. I also think Lost World's parkour was just a few steps away from...
Do you know what I think they could also do as well? Do you know what I think would be really cool? I think, did they use this in other 2D games? I have no idea. But if there's... I had Sonic Advance 1 and 3 as a kid. I never had Sonic Advance 2. So relatively recently, I went back to play Sonic Advance 2. And that game is like, they really want you to go fast in that game. Like, I think the criticism they got from the first game was it was too slow. So like, oh, we'll show you slow, bitch. And they made everything really fast. One mechanic I really loved in that game was like, I forgot what it was called, but like the boost mode. But like, once you started running enough, like, you ran at blazing fast speed and like, you saw like copies of yourself. Like, you even ran off screen for a minute. It looked like really cool. But like, you get that bonus amazing speed. I wonder if they could implement that in like a 3D environment. How cool would it be? The after images, thank you. How cool would it be if like there were exclusive like paths to if you ran in boost mode? I would liken it to Sonic CD. I know Sonic CD is like a whole lot of bullshit, but like I do think it was kind of cool in Sonic CD when you, in the later levels, when you found the right way to go to activate the past like post and actually get back in time, right? Like in the later levels, like there was obviously certain areas I wanted to find. So how cool would it be if like the levels got so intricate that keeping your boost mode was so hard, but there was paths to like get to it, and like that sort of thing would be really cool. I'd like that. You know, it's like a boost. Yeah, the boost system in the modern games, you earn it. Yeah, and it's like you can only access it if you get to that boost mode. It's like the boost. There's obviously like obviously they have to change the name, obviously, because we've got the boost formula and then boost mode. They have to change the name, but like super speed or whatever they'd call it, right? So in order to get certain paths, you have to boost using the Y button and get into super speed mode to like really get over that gap or something. I don't know, something like that would be kind of cool. I do like the fact that a lot of Sonic games also rely on you finding your own path as well, i.e. like Windy Valley is probably a good example as well. Maybe call it flow state. I like that term, flow state. So when you reach a flow state, you can combine it with boost mode to get to certain areas. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think it's one of those things, like you said, that like it's a bit strange that Sonic games are a bit allergic to giving you the full moveset right off the rip. Like you said, it makes it a bit like easy to like understand as you go, but Sonic is already inherently a game where like it's already a bit like harder to get into. So would it really be that much more of an ask of the player to be like, okay, here's the light speed dash, and here's like the bounce ball or whatever the fuck it's called, and here's like a magic flute you can play or some shit. I don't know, like how much more would expanding the moveset really change things, you know? If Mario can get like a cappy dash and then a cappy jump and then like a side jump and a triple jump and a backwards jump, what's stopping Sonic from having like flow state mode and then like light speed dash by default? And what's stopping that, you know? They just don't really experiment with that too much, at least from the games I've played. I've not played Frontiers after all.
Being a game changer. Reduce the restrictions so it works similarly to games like Mario Kart World, and we'd have a contender for best traversal mechanics on our hands. The more freedom the movement has, the greater the playstyle diversity.
I love that shortcut. That's one of my favorite shortcuts to do. I love that one.
Potentially capturing a wider audience. Recently, ranks have either rewarded load times more heavily or have been based solely on time cleared. An easy way to make them more enjoyable for everyone is to weigh score, time, and ring count more equally. Speaking of level design, that's been kinda all over the place recently. Well, not just kinda. Every game since Gens has had completely different philosophy from the last one. The only consistency has been that the level design has stayed pretty linear, with a focus on quick reactions. Platforming, exploration, and environmental interactivity are still present, but often not emphasized much. This is because of the insanely high speed Sonic achieves via the boost mechanic. It's hard.
That's probably like the number one argument I see with like removing the boost formula, because it's like, how do you design a game where you can also introduce secret paths where players can take if you're moving so fast all of the time? You know, like how do you get those crazy reflexes? I think Shadow Gen's like balanced this by slowing down Shadow a bit. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like it's such a hard thing to do. It really kind of is. I know like the 2D sections in like Sonic Gens do that quite well, by like having certain areas you can go for if you like slow down a bit.
To properly pace platforming sections when the player can instantly achieve Mach 30 with the push of a button.
Yeah.
Even the best titles these past 18 years struggle to balance the speed in platforming. Games like Unleashed have become fan favorites but are hard for non-fans to get into, as its execution checks feel very abrupt for players who haven't had a chance to learn how the series telegraphs danger. Stuff like Colors is far more mixed among core fans than any other demographic.
That game sucked.
This is because, while the easily intuitable platforming makes it digestible for many, it isn't what some fans come to the series for. In comparison, whether a Mario game is linear or open, its level design accommodates both speed and exploration. You'll often find things placed in such a way that it allows for creative traversal while still fitting the intended path. Even secrets that are designed around specific power-ups are placed just low enough to the ground, close enough to an edge,
and the one thing I love about Nintendo games when they do this is that a lot of the time Nintendo know. Like, you might feel like you're breaking the game, but how often in Odyssey, one of my favorite things about Mario Odyssey was like you'd get to some like secret area where like, yeah, fuck you. You did not expect me to get this high. Oh, but there's a pile of coins over there, so they did expect me to get this high. Wow. I don't feel that special. Fuck you, Nintendo. Why did you acknowledge this? Fuck you.
Or close enough to a wall for inventive players to grab them even if they don't have what they should have. This goes hand in hand with the moveset, because even with the fanciest movement options in the world, if levels don't allow you to take advantage of them, they might as well not exist. Good level design doesn't mean much if the movement makes getting around feel awful. The hyperlinearity doesn't end at the level design either, it's also a structural issue. In the grand majority of Sonic's games, the player has to play all major levels to beat it. Some, like Adventure 2, Heroes, and Colors, take it further by forcing you to play literally every single level. Doing so makes it easier to maintain a sense of progression through the game, but if a player really isn't enjoying a level, there are no alternatives. They either drop the
I think this is a bit of like a double-edged, because we've seen it with Odyssey, right? Odyssey sometimes does this thing where you'll have like an entire crazy sub-area, 1 moon. Kick a rock, 1 moon. Obviously, you get the openness of being able to choose where you go, but sometimes it leads to an experience that sometimes people prefer a crafted linear, as you say, experience over like something truly open world. So if Sonic was gonna like take it and be a bit more open, obviously the game design kind of has to take a different tack that might not be as satisfying for someone who is a Sonic fan and probably likes the satisfaction you get out of mastering a clearly defined level, you know? So it's one of those. It's one of those things where does Sonic go in that direction? Does it? Or do you like stick to more like refined levels that you can really like master as much as you can, you know?
Game, or grit and bear it in hopes they might enjoy future levels. Most players will just choose the former though, especially if they weren't over the moon about what they played beforehand. This is why Mario games even as far back as Mario 3 had branching paths in the world map. While you are-
Oh, they could probably do so. Oh, that'd actually be interesting. You could do stuff like, you could do things. I didn't actually think about it that way. You could probably do it like how Mario 3 and Mario World does it, right? Like, imagine if that's how Sonic Adventure 1 worked, for example, right? Like, you beat the first one, Emerald Coast, and then you brought up Windy Valley, and then you could choose, do you go to Casinopolis? Or, like, you could choose, like paths in a sense. You could go to both areas, but you can kind of, like, choose, if that makes sense. Like, you could choose to, like, be a completionist, or you could choose, fuck that, I don't want to do the level, I'll do a different one, you know? That could be kind of cool. That could be actually a really good idea to, like, kind of keep the linearity, but give the player a bit more freedom. It seems so obvious, I just didn't think about it.
Play a bunch of levels. There's also plenty of times you can just choose to play a different one. There's also shortcuts to get past chunks of the map, or warps to skip entire worlds. This isn't just for skipping over content either, as it also enhances the discovery process. Knowing these shortcuts are out there makes a lot of...
And then actually, and you think about it, how cool would it be if a Sonic game did this, right? If you found a secret area in a Sonic game that gets you to a secret level where then they could really turn up the game design chops, right? One of the coolest things about Splatoon Raiders is the skill point levels, right? They will put you in a level with a set loadout and we go, solve it, bitch. Solve it. Solve it. So what if like Sonic, the next Sonic game could probably like liken itself to like that sort of thing, you know? Where, you unlock the super secret level, half the boost meter. Hang on. No stomp available. Hang on, your acceleration's something like that. You know what I mean? Where they kind of, if you're good enough to find the secrets, you probably want like more refined levels or more specific levels. You know, that could probably something they could lean into. I think the closest thing we've got is fishing with big in Frontiers. Frontiers Final Horizon kind of did. Oh, they kind of did that. Okay, that's kind of cool then. Lean more into that. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to see that in a more like traditional Sonic game.
Players curious if there will be more, and will be more likely to go out of their way to try to find them. Something Mario 64 is often.
Sonic Generations kind of did this with missions. They kind of did, but like it's the fact that you could only like you only need to do like what one of them with to get like the keys or something like that. Kind of makes you feel like an afterthought, you know.
For is that you only need any 70 of the 120 stars to roll credits. Not enjoying Hazy Maze Cave or Rainbow Ride? Just go back to an earlier level and clean up the stars there.
Hey, listen, don't slander Hazy Maze Cave like that, okay? It's TikTok Clock and Rainbow Ride. Those are the two areas we skip, okay? Fuck them both.
There's also 15 extra stars outside the main levels, with 5 of them you can obtain from NPCs around the castle. You're given plenty of ways to choose your own fun with this method, and since the player is allowed to learn at their own pace, it helps them ease into the difficulty of later stages. It's a huge reason why so many folks stick around to see the credits and are more likely to go beyond that in Mario games. Sonic Frontiers attempted this, but in the loosest sense possible. It's too open-ended. Technically, everything in this game is optional, even most of its own selling point, the open zones. Thanks to the cooking minigame added with the Monster Hunter collab, you can just make a beeline for Big's fishing hole on every island and farm tokens until you're ready to collect the Chaos Emeralds.
Damn, Frontiers sucks. I can't wait till when I finally play Frontiers and I can finally join in the discourse and just say it sucks. Or say it's good, depending on like who I hate.
Point is, there needs to be a better balance of restriction and freedom in progression. Having no choice and too much choice can both be stifling. I say keep progression based on stuff you can get from playing levels, not clearing each one. Just make sure players can't entirely ignore every stage and give at least one other option to choose from. Now, this might feel a tad nitpicky, but stick with me here. Take a look at these clips. See what I'm getting at? Mario's games let you jump super high, and even let you get huge airtime in some cases. But since gravity is high, once you start falling, you're back on the ground quickly. 3D Marios always have at least one move that stalls your fall or gives an upward boost at the cost of momentum. He also retains his speed through the air while having a really good turn radius. Combined with those aerial moves, they allow the player to eke out extra distance or make mid-jump corrections. Conversely, Sonic takes a while to reach his apex, and even longer to get back to the ground.
Jumping felt so ass in Sonic games, they literally just invented the homing dash to solve all of that. That's how bad it was. Even Sega were like, nah, man, we're not solving the jump issue. Just give him the homing attack. That'll solve everything. The fans can debate that for months.
Deceleration kicks in hard in some games and not enough in others, making it hard to maintain flow platform to platform without risking overshooting. Sonic also has sluggish turning in most recent games. Any corrections you'd want to make require righting yourself with a boost or homing dash, which are less than stellar as microspacing tools. Sometimes there's a double jump, but it doesn't allow you to change the direction of your momentum, so it's not much help in this regard either.
It's not.
This doesn't mesh well at all with traditional platforming, which is why Sonic fans tend to dislike sections like this one. Taking jumps without letting Sonic accelerate much is the best way to handle them, and that doesn't feel very good. I get that Sonic Team probably doesn't want players to just soar over everything, even though that's not hard, hence the strong deceleration and slow mid-air turns. I think toning down Sonic's top speed and increasing his gravity would do the same thing while feeling way better to most players.
I'd love to see them
Making
try that
jumps
for
and
sure.
physically interacting with the world is what makes platformers fun. It lends a more kinetic feel to the gameplay, where decision-making is fast and frequent. It's the kind of thing that makes you want to jump around as much as possible and defy gravity by chaining moves together. With all that said, Sonic has been improving a lot recently, with Shadow Generations being pretty tightly designed. But I still feel some things the series has been adamant about, like its simple movesets and tunnel-like level design, continue to hold it back.
I'd say so. It's probably why they've been doing boost games for so long. Sonic's issues aren't that noticeable, and that's true, honestly. That's actually so true. I would love for them to try again. I don't know if the boost formula, no more boost formula debate is still going on in the Sonic space. I'm a tourist. Occasionally I'll just peer in to see if you guys are still crazy and be like, oh, okay. And I'll just peer back down. I'd just love to see them try, just to see what they come up with, you know? How could they change the game design to accommodate that, you know?
Adventure 1 did more than fine having wide, layered sections filled with platforming. It understood its own physics and pacing well enough to confidently design levels around them. It would do Sonic wonders to go back to that kind of design, on top of evolving Sonic's kit in more meaningful ways. While this video was focused on Sonic, I also think Mario could benefit from more extrinsic rewards too. Everyone adored the Koopa free-running minigame in Odyssey, as well as Balloon World. Why not time us and give rankings when replaying individual stars? If not through the whole game, then maybe those challenge rooms could give extra rewards for beating them.
Yeah, Nintendo are very famously it's the satisfaction, yay, 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 it's because you did it, yay. They love that, don't they? Which is why, everyone playing Bonanza for the first time went, what the fuck, hey guys, they got a skill tree in a Nintendo game. What? Hang on. A skill tree? What? That's crazy.
Quickly. Could be fun.
It could be fun.
Thank you so much for watching. What are some lessons you want Sonic to learn from Mario and vice versa?
Let me know in the comments below. Jinx, you owe me a soda, you owe me a drink, you owe me a soda and a drink. Wait, isn't it amazing what happens when someone says, oh, there could be a cool way to where Sonic needs to learn from Mario without being a pretentious prick about it? Wow! Oh my god! M-Gamer, move aside. A new Sonic chud has moved into town. And his name? He hasn't even... He's not even a Sonic profile picture either. Huh? Imagine that. Just look, people are... The AI is bugging out of my chat. You see that? You know, I'll even give it an up, Chungus. I'll even give it an up. That's how much I like this video. It's actually really good. I think it made for a really interesting conversation. If you asked me before, what could Sonic learn from Mario? I would have been like, I don't know, it's not something I've really put thought into. But now that you put the idea in my head, I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see what the next Sonic game could do, really. I think it'd be a bit disappointed if the next Sonic game was just boost formula, standard boost formula stuff. You know, it'd be really, really disappointing. They definitely need to change up the formula in some way. That's what I would say. Definitely. Should we take a look at the masterclass he has going on in the comments before we head out, gamers? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Only 38 comments. Quick look. Cheeky little Bravo 6 before dinner. Cheeky little, cheeky. Well, I doubt Sonic games will ever come close to topping Mario in popularity. A lot of these points definitely help Sonic beat. True, I agree. Thank you so much, Blaze. Sonic has a high ceiling. If Sonic teams can just lock in and work on various plans, they have huge potential for the series to balloon. I feel like Sonic fans have been saying that for years.
Sega doesn't give Sonic Team the time, freedom or budget to properly experiment with the series gameplay.
Time, freedom, or budget? Huh? You're sounding a lot like a... That sounds like a... Another series I know. Oh man, that sounds like another... Where did Pikachu come from? What the fuck? Pikachu? What are you doing here? Pikachu. Potential, man? What are you doing here? Is Potential like your version of the buildings? Sonic fans, can you help me? Like when someone goes, potential, is it like the buildings, something like that, yeah? I was skeptical at first, but the points you made... Same! I was skeptical at first as well! This video is genuinely amazing. True! I agree! I appreciate it. And hey, anyone else who knows about into this gaming content, let them know. Will someone let me know? What the? Whoa! Hang on! Hold the phone! Gamers, I want it to be known. I want it to be known, gamers. I was not paid off. I was not paid off by the Mel X Cat Foundation to watch this video, okay? There's a conflict of interest. Here's me. I'm being accused of taking money under the table. And that is not true, okay? I want to confirm that. I do not do money for reacts, okay? But thank you for the 5 gifted. I still don't have my gambling music on the soundboard. And I need to fix that next stream. So let's gamble! Who got the gifted subs today? From Melcap himself. We have got... Oh, we got it. Seg Tendo Nerd? How very appropriate. Another... You gifted one to a fellow Sega Nintendo dork, huh? Crazy. Roman Mallow? Oh my god. Mallow from Zelda? It all connects, gamers. Stardust Gamer? Stardust Speedway? That works? Theseus Galaxy? Mario Galaxy, Sonic Lost World, and Ollie 920. And Ollie is like when you jump on a skateboard, Sonic Riders. Kinda works, gamers. It's all connected. Thank you so much for the gifters. Thank you if you got it. Oh, dang it if you didn't. And until next time, sayonara. Thank you so much for the gifters. It's all connected. It's all connected, game. It's all connected. It's all connected. Let's continue reading through some of these comments, shall we, before we head out? That's the wrong music. Another banger, bros. Another banger. Honestly, the air movement in Frontier is the main thing holding the gameplay back. Ground movement, open zone, not cyberspace. Fire. Very odd. Sonic turns on a dime in the open zones, but he feels like turning out car mid-air. It feels messed up. It does, honestly. It was very messed up. Very messed up indeed. How the fuck did... Oh, poor guy. Oh, guys. Okay. Guys, we actually have to subscribe. I'm not joking, chat. We have to subscribe. The sooner he gets a bunch of subs, the sooner he never gets this comment again. Oh, man. Guys, you actually have to subscribe. Send him out of small YouTuber hell. Get him to 1K. You have to, okay, chat? You have to do your part, okay? Gotta subscribe, all right? Oh, man, poor guy. I'd love to be at that point, but it takes time. If you know anyone who might be into this kind of man, Mel Stab is more desperate to get out of this place than we are. If you know anybody else, if you know anybody, hey, buddy, if you know anybody, hey, man, you know somebody else? You know somebody else? Hey, anybody at all? Another banger. Oh, hell yeah. Is this part of why Sonic and Mario can't easily cross over in a platformer? Man, you guys, you have to subscribe. He's got Fortnite kids in his comment section. Can you believe it? Hey guys, how do we cross two things over? How do we cross? It's not Fortnite, little bro. Separate but equal, okay? I'm the racist today. Oh man. solid. Mario series, but I might say Nintendo's first part in general. Also appreciate because they focus on naming the movie in their 666 first. True, I agree. We do need a crossover. Oh wow, SF Productions in my chat said we need a crossover. Wow. You mean Mr. Sonic Mario Pro? But wow, crazy. Crazy. What was the Olympics not enough for you? Very Chudley. Very Chudley of the lot of you. Hang on, I'm just saying. I'm just scanning the comments now to see if you like. Hey man, can we share this with someone? Share this with someone you know. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. Don't be sorry, okay? Never apologize for being late to uploading content, okay? Don't ever apologize. You upload, it's the Linkara approach, okay? Linkara might not be a nice guy, but he was right about one thing. It'll be out when it's out, okay? It'll be out when it's out. That's my philosophy to video. Musty, when's the next video? It'll be out when it's out, okay? It'll be out when it's out. That's how it goes. What? I love this. I love the way this person asked this question. I love this. I love it. It's like, hey, what do you think of Crash Bandicoot? What do you think of Crash Bandicoot? I'm just imagining like a presidential debate. Male X Cap is on one side. The speaker asks, what is your stance on inflation? And it's like, my fellow Americans, I'm here. Do you support Crash Bandicoot, right? It's basically. Love Crash to bits. 2 or 3 or 4, maybe my top 100, maybe in the top 100. Incredible games through and through. What did you do? That is awesome to hear. I will be subscribing now. Because you like my scrimbly, therefore. So many games take the wrong lessons from other games, then blame the fans for the reception. Eventually, not selling well is largely due to the Dreamcast. And if they built on what that series started with, Sonic would have been definitely way more of a titan it is now. You think so? It's all a bunch of what ifs. Do you know what I mean? If the Dreamcast sold well and Sonic eventually did like a gangbusters, where would Sega be now? You know, it's the ultimate what if in the game industry. You know? Titan? Say that again. Sonic Superstars, Sonic Minutes, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Titans. Hold on to that, chat. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. Lock it up. Put it somewhere safe, okay? Sonic is unfortunately Potential Man series. Not my Pokemon fan, buddy. I know about that. Okay. Metal Cap, you need to do me a favor. You need to delete this guy. You need to kill that guy. And Metal Cap, you need to kill that guy. And when someone types first, I kill him. I always kill him. Every time. I always kill him. Metal Cap, you gotta do it. You gotta do it for me. You gotta do it for your boy, Sir Musty. Nah, it's chill. I know it's Jake. He's just messing about. You gotta kill your friend Jake. Middle X Cap. You gotta kill him. It's the only way you hit 1,000 subs, okay? It's the only way. You gotta kill him. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, brother. You gotta do it. Male X Cap, looking at the comment right now, and his friend, was it his friend Jake? So Jake, I really need to hit 1,000. So I want that monetization, man. Hey, come on, man! You doing this because of a fucking streamer? A streamer's gonna be the wrench between us? Sorry, man. It just is how it is, brother. It just is how it is. All right, gamers, we'll leave it there. Very good video. Well done. I will be watching your career with the greatest of interest. Here's to many more, I hope. Best of luck to you, buddy. And we'll leave that there. We'll leave it there, gamers. Hi, gamers. Okay, now I have to go chat. Chat, you can't bribe me into another reaction, okay? You can't bribe me into another reaction, okay? I'm out, okay? I'm out. I'm out of here. Call me Sonic and CD. Did you really guess horse? Drag, you really went with horse? Get out of here. Yes. Bro, there's people crying. There's literally people in this community crying like, no, Musty, you have to watch that. No, Musty, no. No, Musty, no, you have to go back, Musty. You have to go back. You have to go back, and you have to watch that video again. We're saving DSP for tomorrow. Listen, I said if I extended this stream, there's no... We'll see, okay? We'll see. We'll see. What the hell? Why did you make him look chudly? What have you done? What have you done to Shadow? DSP tomorrow? Not the... Hang on. We'll see, okay? We'll see, guys. We'll see what we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm thinking... we do a bit of stuff, chat. We'll do a bit of everything, alright? Might do some reacts on YouTube and then some Splatoon Raiders later, okay? On Twitch or something. I don't know. I fancy it. I'll see how I feel him. Thursday, though, chat. Thursday? Thursday, chat. There may or may not be big things happening on Thursday. Tell the Discord. Tell everyone, right? Tell everyone, chat. There may or may not be big things happening. I'll give you guys a hint, okay? I'll give you guys a hint. I'll give you guys a tiny weeny hint, okay? How about that? I'll just leave that there, okay? I'll just leave that there, chat. Big, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?